and packed with tasty caffeine, this little 2-ounce bottle punches above its weight. With 0 sugar and as much caffeine as a 12-ounce premium cup of coffee, it's the kind of pick-me-up that keeps your taste buds happy without the crash. And it doesn't stop at Sour Apple. There are 17 bold flavors waiting for you to discover. Pick one up in store or stock up online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon today.
710 ESPN, your home for the 17-time world champion Lakers.
KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Previously on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
But by the way, Greg, great photos from you at Cosm yesterday, which we can get to later.
Lovely photos.
I don't think I've ever seen Greg happier in any place
It's not like
in
when
his
I was
life.
behind home plate. That
smile.
That one photo, the smile on his face.
Can we put that up there? Does Parker have that?
The kid's never been happier.
Oh my God, he was so happy with this last night. But
I somehow made my way to Milwaukee, so yeah, I was it was ecstatic.
He was like, "Hey, Mom, look, I'm behind home plate. I'm in Milwaukee."
But you know, by the way, sorry, I'll let you go. But my mom just saw it on Instagram, and she said, "Wow, you're at the playoffs! Congratulations!"
Oh, that's so funny. That is hilarious.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show is on the air.
I was downstairs here at LA Live. I was in the Lazy Dog, and every TV in the place was on.
By the way, he spent 4 hours at the Lazy Dog. We'll get to that later.
Cappy.
Yeah, but you were there for lunch with Beto, and then you were there like 2 hours before I got downstairs.
I had a split shift yesterday. That's right.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
A little sabor? Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
you want to lay in bed together and watch the show?
Hi, it's Troy Santiago, the Spanish voice of your Los Angeles Rams. And it's a Torta Thursday, right here on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
Hey, good morning. What's up, LA?
What's up, LA?
Yeah. What's up, LA?
Torta Thursday.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right now.
Well, you want to
Bit Boy.
You guys can do this. You know what you're working with every day. It's the Bit Boy.
It's a Torta Thursday with Sedano and Kap.
Yeah.
7:02 and 30 seconds. Good morning. A Torta Thursday is on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Birdie, nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
George Sedano live from Vegas this morning, where you had stuff on the court that we will get to because it was good.
it was good for like 3 quarters.
And it was, I'm not talking about the basketball. Who cares about the basketball?
Yeah, nobody really was watching the basketball.
I'm talking about the slight.
Although Michael told me when he was on TV, he was talking about like the greatest comedians of all time, and he was talking about like Red Fox for like half an hour.
Oh, I love Red Fox.
That's nice.
Yeah, Sanford and Son. Love that show. Now, wait a second. What did you just say? That he had good what on the broadcast? Christopher?
I don't know.
You said good slights?
Good stuff.
Good stuff about you, but not on the broadcast.
Oh, I was going to say.
On the court with Trudell.
Nice.
And station owner Sam Pines.
Oh, that
we'll
was
get to
beautiful.
that. We'll get to that audio in just a moment.
That had me laughing out loud.
And Sedano looked good.
Sharp.
I was actually home in the OC last night. I walked into my den, and there was Sedano on the big TV.
Oh, yeah.
God, he's beautiful.
Oh, good looking.
Oh,
was that when they were shooting me from the slash?
I don't know. I don't know what that
Yeah.
means.
What is the slash?
Yeah.
The slash is the guy who
Like the
who
guitarist?
shoots from the corner. From
No, I saw a head-on shot when you came back from break, and you kind of gave the camera a look like, hey
now,
why are you not on me quick enough?
Hey, man.
Because I heard your voice for 5 seconds, then you had a wry smile.
Yeah.
Those
Like
glasses,
right. Like,
yeah,
hey,
that was the slash. That was
that's
the
the
slash
slash
shooting.
Right.
Oh.
Hey, slash guy, shoot me, man.
Well, they
Shoot
wanted
me.
to do a little Vegas scenic first, so that's what happened. So they, while I told people to score, and then when I knew I was on camera, when Ashley Ward, the director, said on camera, then I gave a little smile.
Oh, it was a smile. It was a good smile.
Now. Hi there. Good morning. Or in this case, good evening. We're in Vegas.
I got some good stuff though. I think from the game too, though. Like there were some good things. I got some good morsels for you.
Okay, looking forward to morsels. It's early in the morning.
Morning morsels. Yeah.
Yes, on a Torta Thursday.
Yeah.
By the way, anybody going to this Dodger game tonight? Bergie, you heading out there?
Nope, I'll be here watching the game.
All right. The only reason I ask is because I'm sure you guys all saw yesterday that now they are serving brand new tortas in right field tomorrow.
Are they?
Yes, they've got the torta milanesa.
Yes, I told you. Milanesa,
See?
carnitas, whatever you want.
In the right field plaza, the Hornitos Cantina.
That didn't sound white as all.
No, it didn't. Well, I was
in
trying
the
to.
plaza at the Hornitos.
I was working on the Hornitos versus the Cantina, so the O versus the A. But don't start with me. I speak more Spanish than you do, pal. Yeah. I know more than Heina and Torta. How about that?
Oh yeah, what else do you know?
I guess that's kind of it.
He knows. Will you do it for 200? That's what he knows.
Or less, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it for less. I'll tell you that right now. Thursday morning. How we all feeling? Everybody good?
Yeah, feeling good.
Now, George, you did hit me with a text last night.
Yeah.
But you were probably finished with the game broadcast.
Yeah.
I had gotten home. I was actually watching parts of the game at a restaurant with Rachel.
Okay.
And didn't see your text until this morning that one of my all-time faves, but now I yield. I yield. I back off. There's no flirtation. There's no nothing. It's all now. This is Clay's deal. But the Stallion, somebody who I used to have an obsession with.
Yeah, she was at the game.
The Stallion was in the house last night, huh?
Yeah, she was there.
Watching Clay.
Yeah.
Do you know what Trudell?
Michael apparently on the broadcast called her the filly, because it's the filly's a prized horse.
Well, the filly's a female horse. Yes.
Right.
Wait,
right.
what?
Right.
Oh, I get it. Okay, it took me a minute.
She's a filly. You know what I mean?
That's probably like one of his dumb nicknames that everyone's just like, what?
No,
Right.
it's just one of those things that nobody really
Right.
knew what it meant.
Exactly.
Kind of like the guy, the Slash was shooting me, and we were all like, "What does that mean?"
That's like TV talk, though. All
Right,
the TV
but-
people know that.
Right, but we're all radio people.
Yeah, but you're a horse guy. That's why you knew it.
I knew Philly, but I didn't know Slash.
The horse.
Oh, nothing worse than the horse.
That's right. We are off to an energetic start this
Cap,
morning.
did you ever sell your horse, by the way? Weren't you selling it?
We did sell that horse.
Oh, you get some money out of it?
Did I
Was
not
it a
tell
filly
you?
or a stallion?
You didn't. You didn't tell us.
It was a stallion, and the reason that we were able to sell this stallion is so that we could, put him out to stud. Unfortunately, he got hurt. He had 2 races to go in his career, including the Breeders' Cup, which is coming up October 31st and November 1st down at Del Mar, and that was going to be the last race of his career before he was put out to stud. And got a small injury, the kind of injury that would have taken him about a year to come back and race. And we were like, well, there's no sense in doing that. Retire this guy.
The kind of hit that would have killed a lesser man.
A lesser horse, absolutely. I didn't tell you guys what we sold this horse for?
No.
George, I didn't tell you this?
Update.
No. How much, Cappy?
Anybody?
Man,
really
Sedano
wants to
is
know.
disgusted.
He wants
Well,
the exact number,
He doesn't
cents and
want to
everything.
know.
I
He doesn't
wanna
want to
know.
know. Nah, he doesn't. George doesn't want to know. Nobody gets to know.
Okay.
That's it. Period.
Can you text me?
If George, yes, I can text you, Briones.
Yeah,
I can
thanks.
text you. You will know. Anybody who wants to know, you text.
I mean,
me.
what percentage of the horse did you get? Is my question then.
Well,
The horse.
my actual hands-on Cappy percentage, when it's all said and done and it comes to me.
Is it like 1%, 2%?
Let's see here.
So you got more than you did for when it won the race, right?
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay.
the horse. Remember, the horse was originally purchased for $40,000. We bought into the horse at $400,000 of the valuation.
Right.
When the horse was sold, George, close your ears because you don't want to know, but everybody else who does. The horse was sold to a breeding farm
Tell
for
us.
$6 million.
What? Dang,
$6
Cappy.
million.
And
Of
again, you
which-
didn't tell us what percentage
George,
you own, though.
George, I got $22.35.
No, you didn't. Don't
I got
lie.
$22.50.
See, I don't want to
Not
ever
much.
hear you complain about money anymore. I know you
What do you
gave us
mean?
your own Radio Rinaldi yesterday.
Yeah.
You're rolling in cash.
Nah, I wish that were the case. This 4-kid thing, the post-divorce thing. the minor
How's the
stake.
divorce going, Cappy?
It's not going so well.
Even for 1%, that's $60,000, Cappy, right?
Yeah, but then I got to split that. Okay. As a matter of fact, when it's all said and done, I think I actually spent money rather than made money.
With like taxes.
Yeah.
So anyway, Cappy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Megan Thee Stallion was in the house. That's a long way to go back around to get to that. Yes.
Did you talk to her?
I did not, no.
You didn't walk up to her and say, hey, how you doing? My daughter
how you
loves
doing?
Klay Thompson. My daughter's like the biggest Klay fan. I saw you guys on the golf course. You guys look so cute.
You wanted me to do a Cappy Lappy to Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah, why not?
On the broadcast, Beto and Trudell were talking about how Trudell was going to get a picture of Michael and Megan Thee Stallion together. Do you know if that happened?
No, I think Trudell took a picture of Megan Thee Stallion, and then I think they took a separate one of Michael. I think they were just going to Photoshop it together. Yeah,
I guess AI it now.
Yeah, well, right. Nobody Photoshops anything anymore. They just AI it now. Photoshop's probably dead. And by the way, when we say Photoshop, Bergie, that sounded very boomer of you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, but
Sorry.
I think Photoshop is still being used. Yes.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yes.
Just wanted to know if
not everybody
Photoshop
knows how to use AI tools. And by the way, AI tools aren't always really easy. Like maybe for someone like Megan Thee Stallion, it's easy to use AI. But no offense to Michael, but someone like Michael is probably not as easy.
Well, I'm not going to take offense to it, but I think I'm included in that same bucket as Michael. I think I would have a hard time too. Like, hey, ChatGPT, how do I create a picture of Megan Thee Stallion and Michael Thompson? And I don't even have to take the picture. They probably could search the internet.
No, it's less about that, but it's just about finding an accurate depiction of Michael with AI. It's harder.
Well, you could take them from last night. There were plenty of pictures around the internet of he and Billy Mack, and you could just remove Billy Mack and put in Megan Thee.
Okay.
Actually, IBM is running a great ad campaign right now. It ran during the Lakers game last night on ESPN.
What was it?
About how AI is actually causing companies more work, and that's why you need to choose IBM, because they can help you streamline things.
Yeah.
And it is.
IBM?
Do you believe that?
They're back, baby.
No,
IBM.
AI is going to cause more work because you need oversight to the AI.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So IBM's going to help you just streamline that thing, huh?
Well, IBM's not – everybody like IBM and Adobe who owns Photoshop, they're not just going to wave the white flag and say, oh, we're going out of business.
Nope, they're not.
Wait, did people just tune into Bloomberg Television today?
I don't know.
Like Bloomberg Radio? Like, what are we doing here today?
I don't know, but I am watching CNBC right now.
So does that have anything to do with Simulation 6120 or whatever it was called?
620.
Yeah, 620.
What's that?
By the way, whatever simulation there was yesterday for 3 quarters was fun to watch for the Lakers. I'll say that.
Yeah, it was weird. I when I was watching the game in the third quarter, I was like, okay, hey, you know what? Look at the Lakers. They don't even have any of their guys playing. There is no Austin Reeves, and there's no skinny Luka, and there's no LeBron, and Bronny got a sprained ankle, so he ain't playing, And look at my man Jackson Hayes out there getting it done. Gabe Vincent dropping bombs. And I'm like, hey, look at this. I got a nice little lead going here. And then I left the restaurant where I was at because I was like, not that big a deal. I don't have to see the end of this game. And I got home and I turned it on, and I'm like, what the hell happened here in the fourth quarter? What happened?
They got destroyed. That's what happened. Eventually what happened is that those guys who were the backups who played awesome for 3 quarters played. They got destroyed. It was like 37-6 or something like that in the fourth quarter.
I did see it was early in the game. I want to say, I think it was first quarter, but the Cooper flag dunk where he went right through the lane and there was nobody to even give any ounce of resistance.
He's impressive. I'll say that. He is impressive. Your boy AD, did you see those glasses AD's finally wearing that we've been talking about for years?
I did see those glasses. Very Kareem-ish,
Yeah. But way sleeker than anything Kareem would wear.
Yes, very 2025 Kareem. Yeah. But I actually was kind of impressed last night. And again, I wasn't putting a lot of effort and energy into watching this game. I only turned it on for you on ESPN and for Trudell over on Spectrum. And I got to say, like, when you look at the Mavericks, and I saw them on the floor, and I was like, you know what? That team, and even though there's no Kyrie, but there's AD, and there's Cooper Flag, and there's Klay Thompson, and there's D'Angelo Russell. Did I see D'Angelo Russell?
Yeah, he's the backup point guard.
What did I miss of when that transaction took place?
At the end, recently, like I would say a couple weeks ago.
Oh, okay, because, like you were talking yesterday about Brody being signed by the Sacramento Kings, which you were like, and I thought it was a great job by you. You're like, well, I don't know, maybe Sacramento will sign him. And then like 10 minutes later, after you're already off the air, they're like, hey, breaking news, Sacramento signed Brody. But the D'Angelo Russell,
sometimes.
Yeah, well, that's what I told everybody. I'm like, yeah, don't think that George just pulled that one out of the hat.
Oh no, Cappy was quick to try to burst our bubble because we were like, oh, George knows so much.
I was like, yeah, don't you think he just dropped like maybe I'll go to Sacramento? No, he knew what he was doing.
And then
I don't know if I even said maybe. Yeah. I was pretty definitive.
Yeah, he was definitive.
I was like, nah, Sacramento's going to sign him.
On God.
On God is right. But I looked at that Dallas team. I was like, wait a second. Anthony Davis, Cooper Flagg, Klay Thompson, D'Angelo Russell. I'm like, you know what? They look pretty good.
They are pretty good. They're very deep. Yeah. And they got a new offense. They're running the Princeton offense with Jay Triano. Yeah, they look good. I felt like J Kidd feels comfortable about his team, and they feel really fortunate to have Cooper Flagg. He's so good. There's not a flaw in Cooper Flagg in his game. Now, he's a kid, so he's going to have bad games, but he doesn't necessarily have a flaw. Like, they are going to be, if Kyrie comes back healthy, and they can just stay afloat in the Western Conference, which is not going to be easy because, as we talked about yesterday, the West is really hard. But if they can stay afloat and he comes back healthy and he comes back after the All-Star break and they're good, and he's good, they'll be good.
See, I'm surprised to even hear you say that about Kyrie. I would not have thought that he would make it back this season based on when his knee, based on how late in the season it was last year and how bad that injury looked. Yeah. I would have thought that Kyrie is not a this year guy. He's a next year guy. But you're saying their plan is to get him back?
Oh, yeah. No, his plan is to be back.
They've already been saying, like, he's ahead of schedule. Well, they're not saying, but he's kind of saying, and his people kind of saying, and then the team's like,
he ran it back. Yeah. That he's like, I'm on schedule.
Yeah.
Okay, well, good for him, man. I mean, that's pretty impressive. I mean, again, I didn't do the surgery. I also didn't analyze the MRIs.
Yeah.
I'm not a radiologist by trade necessarily. Yeah. But based on just looking at that injury on television last year.
You're not a doctor.
So essentially, Lindsay, what I'm saying is I'm not actually a medical doctor. That's right. That's kind of
Dr. Clapper is, though.
That's right. No, Dr. Clapper is. Yeah. But I'm surprised. I'm surprised he's going to make it back this year, if he makes it back this year.
Yeah. And then with LeBron, when you saw me on the Slash, it was me talking about LeBron in his situation.
What is his situation? What did you report last night that I did not hear on the broadcast?
Okay, well, Shams had reported right before we tipped that they are taking a quote-unquote patient approach with him, and that the expectation is early to mid-November, which is a couple weeks into the season. And
listen,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I wish I could complain about it, but I'm not. I'm not going to complain about it because remember, I'm the same guy that would say to you, "Hey, don't pitch Kershaw until after the All-Star break." I would rather have the Lakers have healthy LeBron with 50 or 60 games under his belt in the postseason rather than healthy LeBron in game one and call it, 75 games if he made it through the season healthy. I'd give him his time now so that you have him later on.
Yeah, and so I asked JJ about it when we talked to him, and I said, what can you tell us about LeBron's situation? And he said that he is trending in a great direction was the phrase he used. He said the workouts have been very impressive. He's doing individual workouts right now, and that they feel very positive about the recovery. And he did not commit to a timetable. And then that was so we spoke to him before Shams reported that. But he was glowing about the way things were trending.
So he's not going to hit his 65 games. Is that pretty much that's a certainty, right?
No, not necessarily.
He's gonna miss probably 10 games, which is not a lot, but you'd assume that he won't hit that 65 games.
I'll tell you right
in
now.
year 21, that's fine.
Right, but if he misses, if he plays
23, you're right. Sorry, 23.
Yeah. If he misses 10 at the beginning, that gives him 72. And Bergie, what you're saying is somewhere along the way he'll miss 7 games.
Yeah, he'll take some time off. Yeah. So in his year 23, he doesn't need to be.
I bet you he plays his 65 games. I'll bet you.
You bet. Yeah. How much do you want to bet? You want to do like
a lunch?
Ooh, a lunch.
Really?
Yeah,
a
lunch. We're in.
Is Clinton Yates at the lunch or no?
Why would Clinton Yates be at the lunch?
He's always around.
Oh, yeah.
Meanwhile, let me tell you this.
Yeah,
the MLB...
so Bergman, yes, to your point, if it puts it more in peril. Yes, I would agree with that. I'm looking at the number. If it is mid-November, then yes. If it's early November, because remember it was like early to mid-November. If it's early November, then no, because then that would mean 6 or 7 games, maybe 8 games. So
it's not the biggest deal, right? Like, but that's still
right.
That's
if he's not, I don't. Yeah, I feel like who cares if he's not, able to be in the awards conversation.
I know he likes the awards, and especially to say like, oh hey, I won this award in year 23 at 41 years old.
What's he going to win?
He was on second team All NBA last year, which no one has ever been that at 40 years old. So.
No, but I thought you guys were talking about like individual, like as in MVP or Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, his numbers are usually right around MVP-ish level. Like, so I don't think he's going to get MVP, but
where did he finish last year in the MVP voting?
I think he was like 6th.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I would usually add a laugh, but I'm not going to because he's Bronny's dad and Bronny's my guy. Let me tell you this. The MLB Championship Series is on the ESPN LA app starting at 3 p.m. You can hear Dodgers-Brewers, the Dodgers, Game 3, followed by Mariners-Blue Jays, Game 4 at 5:30 on the ESPN LA app. And I believe we're airing Blue Jays-Mariners on 7:10 today, too. Just hit the ESPN Radio Live Sports Tile for play-by-play from ESPN Radio. And don't forget to react all things Dodgers tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. with the Blue Review on the ESPN LA YouTube channel, the MLB postseason on ESPN LA, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Mm-hmm.
I have way more stuff from last night, just little morsels and nuggets or whatever you want to call them, Cappy.
I'd like to hear them.
I've got some overarching thoughts on JJ too. Yeah, like there's a lot of stuff. A lot of guys that he singled out that we talked about. So, a lot of good stuff.
Let me ask you this question.
You want to pick my brain?
I do want to pick your brain, and I'm going to ask you to offer up some morsels rather than making me dig for morsels. However, I do want to ask you what happened last night with Jared Vanderbilt because he looked like he was playing pretty good.
He was playing great, and then this dude just has the worst luck, man. So he was somewhere in the painted area, and he collided with Derek Lively. So he got Lively's knee hit him right in the thigh, full speed.
Oh, it sucks.
And leg contusion, and just wasn't able.
And he left the game, and he never came back.
Never was not able to return.
Did he come back out onto the bench with?
No, he stayed in the back. Yeah.
Okay, so he went in for immediate treatment, and it's oh damn, not again. Here we go.
I mean, they collided full blast, and it was rough.
God, and that is a ridiculously painful injury when you take a knee right to the heart of the thigh. Yeah. Oh my God! And by the way, that can actually become a big problem. It can last for a while.
Yeah, it could be bruised, right? Pretty bad bruise or whatever. So anyway, Cappy, with all that, I feel like I hear the music, so it's time for you to talk about something.
Yeah, it's time for me, and I'll throw Christopher into this mix as well. It's time for us to talk about our home away from home. And that is the East Central Hotel in downtown L.A. Started off with this. They got the best location. They are right across the street, right across Figueroa from L.A. Live. So if you're coming to a game, hockey game, basketball game, concert, come on down. That's the place to stay. And then they've also got the biggest hotel rooms in all of downtown L.A. because all these mega hotels have been built, and they made these rooms tiny like little closets so they could pack more rooms and they could sell more rooms. At the East Central, Christopher, tell me if you agree, you can kind of spread out and get comfy because you got the biggest hotel rooms in all of downtown L.A.
Listen, I've spread heat in many hotels in downtown L.A. Nothing is better than the East Central Hotel. You could fit an entire basketball team in there and never touch elbows. You know what I mean?
I do indeed. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Plus, like I like to always tell you, they got the softest towels you ever felt. Now, I like the big one. I wrap it around me. I like the little washcloth, clean my face. But, Chris, I know you have other uses for the middle towel.
The middle towel is for my privates, and it's a beautiful towel.
Very soft.
By the way, Sua Cravens is staying in the East Central Hotel this weekend because we got USC Notre Dame Saturday, and then a very early Rams countdown to kickoff at 4:30 a.m. on Sunday morning.
Wow.
By the way, there are reports that there will be thunderstorms at South Bend, so that game could run really late on Saturday night now.
Oh,
exactly.
My goodness. So the biggest hotel rooms, the best location, the most incredible, wonderful staff of people that we love. The Nixo Lounge, where you can get a great breakfast or maybe a cocktail at night. The brand new gym with everything that you would need in a hotel gym. And you are in the heart of downtown Los Angeles. That's the East Central Hotel. That's where we stay, and that's where you should stay. The East Central.
The home of entertainment, 7:24 in the morning. The Sedano Kap Morning Show on a Thursday. Thursday. The great Michelle Smallman will join us around 7:45 this morning. Sedano's got morsels, and we got to play this audio that Sedano just just whacked Cappy right in the face. That's all ahead. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show back in 3.5 minutes from right now on ESPN LA.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
East Central Hotel, the official downtown home away from home for Cappy and Morales. EastCentralHotel.com.
This is the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Oh, I've been slamming pumpkin spice lattes from Pink Coffee. Now your top reasons to visit Morongo.
Catch the big baseball series on our big screens everywhere you eat, stay, and play.
Number 2.
Nothing but a good time. Brett Michaels' only SoCal show, November 21st. Get tickets now.
And the number 1 reason.
We're giving away a new Land Rover Defender. Earn entries with your rewards card, and you could be the winner. October 30th.
Morongo, good times.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact, and right now it's Trucktober. If you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. And right now, Trucktober is here for you. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 10/31/25.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Did you know that Children's Hospital Los Angeles is a powerhouse in pediatric surgery? They perform nearly 17,000 surgeries a year, from high-tech robotic procedures to the most delicate operations on newborns, led by one of the largest surgical teams for kids in the country. With national rankings to back it up, CHLA brings all-star skill to every procedure. So when your child needs surgical care, turn to the team that's in a league of their own. To learn more, visit chla.org.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes!
Yes!
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me. Like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. You're starting your day with the Sedano and Cap Morning Show on ESPN LA. Don't forget my show. The Rich Eisen Show is coming up this morning at 9 on 710 ESPN and the all-new ESPN LA app. Now, back to the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Okay.
7:27, good morning. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show on a Thursday. Yeah. Happy birthday. He's playing guitar right here from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. It's Flea's birthday, Jack. Yeah. And the giant Lakers fan, Flea, calls into our post-game show.
Song?
I don't know what he's playing, actually.
How about the bass?
Isn't that a guitar?
It is a guitar, but it is a difference, a 6-string versus a 4-string.
Well, at least you got something, Cafe. The bass isn't a guitar. Thank you.
Take the cello, you put it on its side, and cello.
I'm roller coaster, baby, baby. I'm running cello. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
From School of Rock.
I didn't know Lee was on this song. I didn't know that.
Needles. Oh, it's on Roller Coaster that they did for the Beavis and Butthead Do America soundtrack.
I did not know that.
I mean, he is in the band.
Beavis and Butthead, I came across one of the new episodes a while back.
What do you think, actually? Because I'm conflicted.
Where would I watch a new Beavis and Butthead episode?
Comedy Central.
Comedy Central.
And on the app, Paramount Plus.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I actually saw it on TV, too, like on Comedy Central. And
Comedy Central.
What's that?
He was speaking into his remote.
Comedy Central.
The new listener, for the new listeners, that's a bit. Cappy doesn't know how to use the remote, so he just speaks into it.
Yeah, I haven't seen Comedy Central on my television in years.
Well,
no, here it is. Here it is.
There it is, South Park. And there it is.
And it's at East Central, too, so a lot of times I watch Family Guy at night when we get into our hotel.
It was okay, is what I would say.
Yeah, it's okay, right?
Thank you, remote.
You brought up South Park. The new season of South Park is
it's been unbelievable.
So good.
Unbelievable.
So good.
What season is it, Bergie? Do you know what number it is?
27,000. I don't know. There's so many of them.
Because on Comedy Central right now, you've got your show South Park, but it's season 9.
That was probably 20 years ago.
Right. Season 9.
Season 27.
Yeah. Season 9, episode 13.
27,000?
Yeah, called Free Willies. That's what this one's called. Free Willies.
That's funny.
I remember when I was in like 6th grade, and it kind of was like first picking up, and I had one of the Ike T-shirts, Kyle's brother, and like my mom had no idea what South Park was.
Don't kick the baby.
And then when she found out what it was, I was not allowed to wear that shirt anymore.
Why? What's the problem?
I wasn't allowed to watch South Park. I wasn't even allowed to watch The Simpsons.
Right. What's the story with South Park?
Yeah,
What's
don't you
wrong with
remember? I mean, it's
we've had this conversation. Yeah.
I was very limited in what I was allowed to watch.
Her parents were very strict.
Yeah.
By the way, Free Willies, I believe that's the one where they talk to a whale, and then they try to save a dolphin, and they try to save the dolphin.
Mm-hmm.
It's
kind of like when Cap made the dolphin sound.
Because the dolphin talks to them. It's great.
Actually, I'm not a good dolphin guy, so every time I said, "Here's my dolphin," George was doing it in the background.
Okay. That was you.
Here, watch, Lindsay. I'm about to do my dolphin. Listen. You like it?
I really did think it was you.
No, it was George.
Wow. You tricked me. You had me fooled.
New episode, by the way, of South Park is coming up right now. Season 10, episode 1, The Return of Chef. Just so you guys
that's
know.
a good one. I remember that one.
Yeah.
With the chef and the bit.
Yeah.
Chef,
What happened with Chef?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, but I'll tell you guys.
They
You guys
killed
will get a
off
kick out of
Chef
this.
because
they kind of had
there's a few things.
There were some things.
How about
There was
this?
stuff.
So it's 7:30 right now. 7:30 a.m.
We're just reading
season 10.
your channel guide. That's what we're doing.
Well, hold on. But here's why. Season
Better
10,
than opening
episode
the newspaper
1.
and reading it.
Yeah.
Oh, he already did that.
8 a.m. I wish. 8 a.m. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Season 27, episode 5. Conflict of interest is happening.
Oh,
So-
well, yeah, that's a good episode, is what I would say.
Watch the new season of South Park. It is
Season
totally
27
worth it.
has been pretty insane.
Okay.
But anyway,
I've
it's
seen one
become as
episode.
popular as it's ever become, to be honest with you.
Amazing.
Yeah, so anyway.
Morsels. Get me to morsels.
No, wait, I want to ask Bergman something real quick.
Oh,
so, Bergman, how does Glasnow stack up against a lineup, in theory, that as we get ready for Game 3 of the Dodgers? Dodgers, a disciplined lineup that has not been very disciplined in regards to swinging and missing at bad pitches thus far through 2 games.
So Glasnow actually does not fit well for the Brewers offense. It's good. It's better for the Dodgers is what I mean by that. Is that he attacks the strike zone. He will walk a couple guys, but he attacks the strike zone. And the Brewers, they want to walk. They want to get on base in any way that they can. If he's attacking, they have to swing more often and swing at pitches that they normally wouldn't swing at, and that's not great for them. So I think this is actually a really good matchup.
So you think they're going to have to continue to take more risks, is what you're saying, at the plate?
Yep, definitely. Yeah. That was what happened in the first 2 games. They were trying to ambush guys. They did it to Yamamoto on that first pitch. But besides that, they were trying to get to him early, and they're going to have to do the same thing with Glasnow.
Yeah, because it's been very strange. They have not performed the way that they normally performed, and you heard Ben Brust when he was on with us yesterday.
That guy was great.
Because I brought it up that they're swinging at bad pitches, and they're normally a very disciplined hitting team. So that's why I was just curious in regards to how you feel the particular Glasnow matchup would go. But okay,
Yeah, well, you talk about a lack of discipline, and you talk about like looking bad at the plate and swinging at bad pitches. That's Ben Ohtani, and I'm just waiting now that they're coming home, and they have this day game, and the story of Ohtani actually taking batting practice on the field, which apparently is something he never does. I'm looking for Ohtani to break out because he clearly knows. I mean, the numbers tell you everything you need to know. What is it, Greg? 2 for 25?
2 for 25.
Yeah. So Ohtani knows because even Dave Roberts he's not disrespecting him, but he's being candid. We're not going to win a World Series if he doesn't start hitting. That's what Dave is saying. Those are his words.
So Shohei yesterday, for the first time as a Dodger, so in 2 years, for the first time, he was taking batting practice on the field yesterday. And that, to me, says I want to see the field better instead of just hitting in the cage in the dugout. So he was out there doing it. He was hitting bombs, apparently, like over past where Schwarber hit his massive home run.
Oh, that was a roof scraper.
A roof scraper.
Right.
Maybe he's going to flip the switch.
Maybe. But I'll tell you this right now, George. I will be playing Ohtani tonight to hit a home run and have an RBI on Prize Picks, so I'm going to stack them. No doubt about it. Now, Bergie, do we know who's pitching yet for Milwaukee? Okay.
No, they were talking about possibly Jose Quintana, but they're saying it's under construction as of last night.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
You know
that's
what
not
that sounds
great.
like?
That's
That
not
sound-
great.
No, under construction sounds like desperation.
A little bit, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, that also says that they are going to go with an opener, too, again. So that I'm assuming they're going to have some kind of lefty start everything.
Game.
Yeah, bullpen game again. When you just had a long bullpen game on this last Saturday against the Cubs, and then you played your entire bullpen in Game 1 and your entire bullpen in Game 2, the only guy I think they haven't thrown yet is Jacob Mizorowski, and I would assume he's not going to start that game. I have no idea.
All right, make a prediction right now. You ready for this? How many innings does Tyler Glasnow pitch? Because think about it. You know, you had Snell go 8, and we all wanted to see him go 9. Then you had Yamamoto go complete game. And I'm not going to say that the pressure is on the starters. I'm going to say that there's a competition going on between the starters. Like Blake went 8 and had what they're calling a historic postseason performance. Yamamoto pitched a gem. What's Glasnow going to do? Because if I'm Glasnow, I'm like, hey, I'm going out there and I'm going to get every ounce of 8 innings on these guys.
I think
maybe not necessarily something he normally does either.
I'm closer to Sedano with the 6. I think he'll go 7. In his last start against the Phillies, he went 6 innings and like 76 pitches.
Mm-hmm.
So he can go longer, but he usually has like a cramp thing or something like that. So I'm going to say he goes 7, but I also don't think the Dodgers win today.
Oh, really?
No, come on. I'm going for the sweep now.
Yeah, well, you can. I had Dodgers in 5.
Well, they lost this game to the Phillies, right? So
yeah, they lost Game 3 to the Phillies. You saw what the Mariners did the Blue Jays did last night.
Oh
They
my
destroyed
God.
the
Total
Mariners
destruction.
last night.
Goodness, man. Those bats came alive finally last night.
It's hard to beat a team 3 times in a row.
Yeah, it's very hard
in the postseason. So
and even in the regular season, I would say.
Yeah. So I don't think it's because Glasnow pitches poorly. I just think that the Brewers find a way to win this game.
Tyler Glasnow tonight on Prize Picks, more or less than 6 strikeouts?
More.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that actually they don't strike out a ton. The Brewers.
Yeah, but that's what I thought going into Game
We're
1.
getting desperate.
And that's why I took Blake Snell for less than 7 strikeouts, and he had 10. So
Right.
I don't know, man.
I think Yamamoto had 7?
How about walks allowed? You mentioned Glasnow walks, guys. More or less than 2.5 walks.
Ooh, that's like right on the line. He had 3, I think, in his last start.
He
Against
did.
The
He had
Phillies.
3 against Philly. Prior to that, he had 2 against Philly. Prior to that, he had 1 against Seattle. And then if you go back a few more games, now you have to go back into September. He had 4 against San Francisco twice.
That by the way, that second one, the 2 against Philly, that was in an inning and 2/3. So he started walking guys. That's why they pulled him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably go more.
Okay, there's a lot of good plays out here today. I'm going to play a lot on the Dodgers and Brewers, and then a lot on the Steelers and the Bengals tonight. Got a good night of sports.
That was me on the YouTube. That was coming back. I thought I muted that. Meanwhile, Cappy, tell us about our friends at Sellers Advantage, the great Damon Wines, who will join us tomorrow morning in the 9 o'clock YouTube hour to talk some football with us. Hey, smack it around.
I, by the way, love our partners joining us in the 9 o'clock hour. I thought Avner yesterday, it's great for people to get to know Avner. It was great for everybody yesterday to meet Jerry, the Salsa Hyena. She was awesome.
She likes being called the Salsa Hyena,
She
by the way.
loves it. She freaking loves it. She thought it was hysterical.
How good was that salsa?
It was phenomenal. And by the way,
He's going to bring in tortas soon.
We need to talk about what happened later in the day on Mason and Ireland, because one of those sausage links fell out of one of our burritos, Chris, and you know that Mason ate it off the floor, right?
I didn't know that. I left right at noon yesterday, but we'll get to that in a moment. Tell us about Seller's Advantage, please.
Yeah, let's talk about Seller's Advantage. Hey, look, guys, between repairs of your home, the time it takes everything to get ready to sell, let me tell you that selling your home can feel like more trouble than it's worth, okay? And that's where Seller's Advantage comes in, because what Seller's Advantage does is we walk through your house, we look around, and then we're going to say to you, hey, look, we're going to make you a cash offer. You don't have to paint the walls. You don't have to work on the landscaping. You don't have to fix the holes in the wall where you used to have a painting. You don't have to hire a handyman. You don't have to spend any money. None. Zero. We will make you a competitive cash offer based on the comps in your neighborhood, and more often than not, it's probably going to be more than you even expect. You want your money. You want to be able to move. And even if all your money's wrapped up in your house and you need like an advance, we'll give you $20,000 to pack, to move, to do everything you got to do. So if it's time to sell your home, the fastest and easiest and most reliable way, and probably the most inexpensive way to sell your home, is Seller's Advantage. So let's get you to call them up. 888-390-AS-IS, as in that's how we're going to buy your home. 888-390-AS-IS, 888-390-2747. You can visit Damon and his entire team online at sellersadvantage.com for your free, no-obligation cash offer.
7:39, good morning. By the way, it's a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Level up your game day experience and enter for a chance to win a pair of tickets to watch NLCS Game 4 at Cosm. You saw how happy Bergman was at Cosm the other night. Imagine you being able to be that happy. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 7 to win a pair of GA tickets to watch Dodgers Brewers, the Dodgers, at Cosm Los Angeles tomorrow night. Limited tickets available through Cosm.com or the Cosm mobile app. Listen all day for your chance to win, and I have a feeling we might give our pair to the best caller during the morning roll call. You know, because Sedano doesn't like the bit, so that just irritates him more when I give tickets away to get more calls. We'll do that coming up in just a few minutes. But next, in about 3.5 minutes from right now, the great Michelle Smallman will join us on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show, a Torta Thursday. Good morning, sucker.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
LAX, Los Angeles International Airport, where change is in the air. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Don't sit on the sidelines if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to go full contact for your case. They'll rush the defense, tackle the insurance companies, and drive it all the way into the end zone to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning team now at 213-747-1234, 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Don't fumble your future. Your recovery is their priority. Call Joe now and score a touchdown with Normand Legal.
Every ceviche at Mercado González begins with limes fresh squeezed daily. Yes, daily. And each drop of those limes marinates our delicious shrimp, caught from El Mar de Cortés, for a unique mariscos flavor you can't find anywhere else in the world. Spoon the ceviche over our tostadas raspadas and take a crunchy bite. That's the sound of authenticity. Mercado González, Mexico in every detail.
The roof scraper.
You know I love the outdoors and adventures. Hey, it's Travis, calling all adventurers. Page, Arizona is your ultimate outdoor playground. Snap that iconic shot at Horseshoe Bend. Then hike the stunning 11-mile rim trail. Explore one of 13 breathtaking slot canyons, including world-famous Antelope Canyon. Craving water fun? Cruise Lake Powell by kayak, jet ski, or houseboat, or float the Colorado River to Lee's Ferry. Make Page your base camp for day trips to Grand Canyon, Zion, and the Wave. Start planning your trip today at visitpageaz.com.
With Progressive, it's easy to reach customer service with our app, website, chat, or by phone. Because when getting help is hard, it's not help at all.
Little help. A little help over here? Thank you for calling Bench Press Assistance. What? Due to excessive gym volume, all available spotters are currently lifting heavy weights off the chests of other bench pressers. Seriously? Please continue to hold, and we will remove the barbell from your chest in the order in which your cry for help was received.
Getting assistance should be easy. With Progressive, it is. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
On eBay, every find has a story. Like if you're looking for a vintage band tee, not just any tee, the band tee. You wore it everywhere until your best friend stole it. Now you're on eBay, and there it is. Same tee from the same tour. The things you love have a way of finding their way back to you, especially on eBay. Where else can you find that mint trading card you searched everywhere for, or your first car, the one you wish you never sold? It has to be eBay. Shop eBay for millions of finds, each with a story. eBay, things people love.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
7:43, good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Torta Thursday. On this day, back in 2015, the number one hit, The Weeknd. The Hills, Cappy. I think one of his best songs. I loved this song when it came out.
My favorite thing is when you say, The Weeknd.
The Weeknd.
Yeah, so you got to put the duh on the end.
Meanwhile, today is National Dictionary Day.
Oh, I'm glad you said Shinari.
Shinari.
Yeah.
And today is National Liqueur Day.
What kind of liqueur do you like?
Well, back in the day.
Not you anymore, but did you?
Oh, I used to be a big De Serrano guy.
Oh.
And then a lot of Sambuca in my life. Because that's like an Italian thing, even though it's a Greek.
Sambuca is pretty
gross.
Oh, it's gross?
Tastes like black licorice.
Oh, Sambuca after a heavy meal with a cigar and a Heine and maybe a little sniff. Those were the days, my friend.
Oh, really? So wait, let me just get that straight. A Sambuca?
Yep.
A Heine
cigar.
and a sniff.
And
a
a cigar.
And a sniff.
All at the same time. Well, you asked. And then we have something in Italian that is true Italian, and that's called anisette. And that's like a Sambuca. It's the same thing.
What's that limoncello?
Limoncello.
Is that a
That's like
liqueur?
a digestive, a liqueur.
Yeah.
Is that a liqueur?
PJ Carlissimo is a big limoncello guy.
Yeah, see?
No, not for me.
And then
Too sweet,
a Henny,
too thick.
like Henny Black would be a liqueur, depending on if you eat it as like a digestive, if you drink it as a digestive.
Digestive,
a little port.
Yeah. Port, there you go. Brandy.
Remember when Cap tried to pronounce Cavassier?
Cavassier?
And he didn't pronounce it right?
What is? How did I say it?
I forget.
Yeah, Chevalier. I don't know what it was.
That's what you said, Chevalier. That's what it was. Yeah.
And I said, like Papa Joe?
Meanwhile,
old sports radio host.
Old school, right.
Yeah, Papa Joe Chevalier.
A couple days ago, we mentioned it to Evan Cohen, host of Unsportsmanlike, that he was trying to gym shame Michelle Smallman because apparently I didn't know she did 75 and hard back in the pandemic. And I guess part of the partnership she had at the time was that she had to post selfies or progress, right? And Evan was like all a fan, like, oh, why would you do that? Evan Cohen, man, that was a gutless take by him. But Michelle Smallman, the great Michelle Smallman, joins us now as she does every Thursday. Thanks to our friends at Prize Picks right here on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning, guys. How are you? And thank you for acknowledging that Evan Cohen, in fact, did try to gym shame me and failed epically in front of a national audience. Because we were talking about how rude it is now when people live stream or film themselves at the gym or in a group workout class, and they don't get consent from everyone around them. Like, I don't want to be on your reel on Instagram when I'm sweaty, and my face is as red as a tomato. Like, this is not a cute look for me. I didn't consent to this. And he went and dug in the archives saying that I posted gym selfies, and I was like, no, you're wrong. This was not a gym selfie. It was a professional photo shoot with a partnership for a gym, and it was to get other people involved. So he really, really failed on that one.
I am so with you. Michelle, I'm so with you on this. And I heard this conversation yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? I was listening to the show, and I'm with you. Like, when I do this thing called F45, it's a group workout, right? And the instructor...
Oh, I love F45.
Yeah, she will walk around and she'll shoot video. And I'm like, yo, do you mind, like, not putting me in your videos? And it's mostly because I feel like I look fat. So when I'm working out and I see myself, I'm like, ugh, is that what I look like? What a disgusting pig I am. So I don't want to be in her videos. And then one morning, these two young ladies walked into my F45 class. They were both young and really good looking. And they were saying to everybody, hey, they're going to be shooting some influencer videos here today. I'm like, yeah, well, keep me out of them, all right? I don't want anything to do with them. People who shoot videos in gyms, I'm like, guys, I don't need to see you bench press. Come on, man. Get to your workout, will you? I need to see you doing military presses.
Yeah, who's that content for? Like, is anyone really like, hey, I wonder what Michelle's gym day looked like? Like, no one cares. No one cares what you do in the gym. Just get in there, get out, get home, eat your protein or whatever, and be on with your day.
It's only okay if you're like an actual like trainer and you're like trying to like show people like what you're capable of doing for them or something like that. But like, but if you're just a regular person, that's ridiculous.
But George, it's okay if you're a trainer. But do us all a favor. Keep us out of your videos.
Right. No, I hear you.
Because you know what really pisses me off is when my F45 instructor, not only do I find myself in her videos, this chick tags me in the videos.
No.
Girl, don't tag me in your video. She tags me, Michelle.
That's outrageous.
Right. I didn't sign up for that.
She's trying to get clout from you.
I didn't sign up for you to tag me in my F45 videos. Trying to do a box jump over here. You know what I'm saying, George? I guess the answer is no.
How high are you doing box jumps? I'm curious.
However high the box can go.
Oh.
And some of those boxes are tall. They're really tall.
Right. But I got hops, Michelle. Hops.
do you? I'm impressed. And by the way, if she's filming the box jumps, sometimes the first or second time you attempt the box jump, your run up and your cadence is a little wonky because you're trying to figure out how much you need to exert to get to the top. If that's what's going on the live stream, that's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. Seriously, I don't want to be shot a video of somebody else doing their workouts. You don't see me shooting videos in my gym. Hey, check me out. Look at me doing arm curls with 65-pound dumbbells in each arm. You hear that, George? Hear that? That was a flex, George.
65?
65-pounders.
Wow.
Well, it's not really true, but
I was just going to say, that's a lot of weight.
It's not really true.
There's no chance I could do 65.
I don't want to pick up one 65-pound dumbbell, let alone two, and one in each hand.
See,
Michelle,
I'm so old now that I'm just like, let me just do like 25 reps on each on of everything, right?
Yeah.
Like whatever I can do for like 25 reps, I'm good with that.
Yeah, you are old, like Pete Carroll old. You're like, you are old, man. Seriously.
Yeah,
hey,
but
Michelle,
not like Werther's original, like Pete Carroll and plastic over his couches, like Pete Carroll. But
you're getting there, though. You're getting
maybe.
there. Yeah. Hey, Michelle, since we're talking about working out here, I'm just curious. We got to be getting close now to the New York City Marathon, and we have a couple of people in our shop that are doing it as well. Shout out to Kobe Walsh, who will be running in the New York City Marathon. Shout out to Mark Cates, who's running in the New York City Marathon. And Mark has a great fundraiser going for Alzheimer's. And I can't remember exactly what Kobe's is.
Cancer research.
Cancer research, great. So two amazing, worthwhile causes. And I love when people run marathons, Michelle, not because they're like, hey, I like to run marathons. It's like, no, there's something that's inspiring me that has me wanting to get to that finish line. So, Michelle, with about 2 weeks to go, how are we doing in our training?
We are doing okay. I've reached the point where I'm so exhausted and so done with this. I just can't wait for it to be over. And I know that everyone says that day is so special, and afterwards I'm going to feel so proud and accomplished. And I really hope that I feel that way, because where I'm at right now, I'm just kind of beaten down by it.
Yeah.
Like, the thought of running 20 miles this weekend plagues me. It's just like, it haunts me. It's just around me, omnipresent at all times. And I'm just like very excited to regain my life back after this training is over. But to your point about the greater cause, I'm running for the V Foundation, and anytime I've gone out there on these long runs recently and my mind starts to wander and I start to think, why are you doing this? This is really dumb. Like, you're very unhappy. Why did you put yourself in this position? I think about the fact that all these people have rallied around me and donated to the V Foundation, and that it's all going towards game-changing cancer research, and all of us have been affected by cancer, and hopefully one day we can get a cure. And so, I'll be miserable physically and mentally if that's where we ultimately get, because I raised some money.
Yeah. By the way, my guy Kobe Walsh, he is running for Movember. So that is his big cause, is Movember. But Michelle, when you have to do a 20-mile run, you're doing it on Sunday, I assume?
So I'm going to try to do mine on Saturday, because on Sunday we have football. I'm already in football jail, so I don't want to be in running jail and football jail.
Well, the reason I ask is because what I was going to suggest was maybe during the run you turn on like Red Zone or something, and then this way you're like, okay, I'm running, but I'm still listening to football. I still know what's going on. But I think doing the 20-mile run on Saturday is the way better way to go, because how long is it going to take you to do 20 miles? Probably take you, 3-4 hours?
Something like that. I try not to think about what is going to happen, like how long it's going to be, because then I get deterred. Then I'm like, oh, I don't want to go out there. It's going to be my whole day. So I just kind of think about it as I need to do my nutrition and my hydration before, and then we hit start and we keep going. We just keep going until that buzzer goes off and we're done.
Smallman, you're a big baseball person. So with the baseball playoffs going on, I'm sure that you're pretty locked in. Especially because some of these games have been a little earlier. They haven't gone too far late into the night, at least the most recent versions of them. What do you kind of just make of what we've got in the landscape right now, whether it's the American League or the Dodgers taking a 2-0 lead against the Brewers? Because everyone pinned the Brewers as this, like, the gutty little team that was going to be there for America to beat the big bad Dodgers, and it just hasn't worked out that way.
No, not yet. Sure.
Well, I'll give you one from each CS. So I picked the Mariners to win it all, and they get out to that 2-game series lead, and I'm thinking, oh, wow, I'm feeling pretty good about my pick. And then I forgot that the Blue Jays know how to rake, and then they come back and win 13-4 to take one game in that series. It's 2-1. But I was worried about the Blue Jays' bats waking up a little bit, and that's where we are. I still think the Mariners ultimately win it, but I think the Blue Jays are going to make this more of a competitive series. Conversely, I don't think that's going to happen with the Dodgers and the Brewers. I picked the Brewers to represent the NL in the World Series, but that's because I was so concerned about the Dodgers bullpen, and they're like, hey, don't worry about it. Our rotation has it on lock. What is it, 1.54 ERA this postseason? They've been outrageously great. We're getting complete games, 8-inning performances. The rotation has been so good that the bullpen is not a problem. Shohei Ohtani hasn't showed up at the plate in the way you expect him to. It doesn't matter. And it just feels like the Dodgers are inevitable yet again. And, you know, if they advance and represent the National League, I'm going to expect them to win it all, no matter who comes out of the AL.
Agreed. I think you should just pretty much chalk it up right now. Bergie, this is where you always have this confidence, this what I always tell you is Dodger arrogance that has been earned over, you know, the course of many, many years. But for as far as I'm concerned, this thing's in the books, man. Dodgers going to win this World Series. What has it been, 25 years since there's been a repeat in the World Series?
Yes. The Yankees in 2000.
You can book it now, man. Dodgers going to win this thing.
Well, Smallman, always a pleasure. Best of luck on obviously all the training and whatnot. And, stay out of the videos. Stay out of the videos, you know what I mean, in the gym. So,
Michelle, you walk it all?
If someone tags me, I'm denying it.
Yeah.
Deny it. There you go.
Totally done.
Give him the stiff arm. Give him the high.
Walk it all? Michelle, you walk? You walk when you run? Like, do you take
a cool down walk,
yeah,
you mean?
No, more like sometimes people when they train, they'll go like 5 minutes on, 1 minute off, 10 minutes on, 2 minutes off. You do any walking along the way?
So I do that sometimes on my shorter runs, but a piece of advice that was given to me about the 16 to 20 mile runs is even if you want to walk, just run as slow as possible like you're walking because it takes more energy if you walk and then get back to running again. So I kind of it almost looks like I'm running in place sometimes, how slow I'm going. It's not cute. I hope no one's filming me. It's like the videos, talk about being filmed, the videos people are going to get of me when I run the marathon are going to be incredibly humbling and embarrassing, but whatever.
Well, you got fans out here, girl. You're running for a great cause. Way to go.
Well, thanks for the support, guys, and thanks as always for having me on.
See ya.
Michelle Smallman, you can hear Unsportsmanlike weekdays 3 to 7 a.m. leading into our show right here on ESPN LA and her appearance each week. Thanks to Prize Picks. Download the app today and use code CAPPY to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y, to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, it's good to be right. We'll do the morning roll call in a moment, but look at this. It's just great timing because now you guys get to talk about Prize Picks.
Yeah. Trying to figure this out tonight, George.
You want action in the state of California? Prize Picks is the place to be. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the promo code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. First $5 lineup gets you a $50 lineup bonus. And look, man, it's very simple to play Prize Picks. It's more or less. There's a stat projection for every player imaginable and every sport imaginable. You bundle a couple together, you can win cold, hard cash, Cappy.
All right, I'm looking at tonight's game. Tyler Glasnow, more or less on 6 strikeouts. What do you think?
I'm going to go less.
Okay. Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
I'm playing Ohtani for more than 1 home run. If he's out there taking batting practice, something he never does, he's getting himself locked in. I'm taking Ohtani for a home run tonight. So I'm going to play some Dodgers, and I'm definitely going to play the playoffs. But I'm also, George, I'm coming up on tonight's game in football. I'm looking at T.J. Watt as an example. T.J. Watt, 4 tackles plus assists, more or less than 4 tackles plus assists.
Yeah.
I'm looking at DK Metcalf. Will DK Metcalf score a touchdown tonight? See, these are demon plays, and demon plays get you paid more. So here's what I would suggest to everybody. Download the Prize Picks app. Use the code CAPPY, K-A-P-P-Y. Make your first $5 lineup. You're going to get $50 in free lineups. It's going to be put right into your account. You're going to play a lot. And then just, if you're a ball knower, show yourself and your pals that you know a lot of stuff. And by the way, now you can follow people. You can follow celebrities. You can follow your friends. You can follow people on Prize Picks. So if you want to know what somebody else's picks are, you can grab them and take them, like my man Bernard Thompson, who had a big night last night. So download that Prize Picks app. Use the code CAPPY. And let's all win together here on Prize Picks, George.
Prize Picks. It's good to be right.
There we go. 7:58. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Thursday, a Torta Thursday. Here we go. We're going to do picks against the spread coming up in just moments. And we're going to do a quick morning roll call. And here's how we're going to do it. You got to be caller number 7 right now on a Cosm Ticket Thursday. Level up your game day experience. Enter for a chance to win a pair of tickets to watch NLCS Game 4 at Cosm. 877-710-ESPN right now. Caller number 7 will win a pair of GA tickets to watch Dodgers Brewers at Cosm Los Angeles tomorrow night. Caller number 7, 877-710-ESPN. Not only will you win, we'll also put you on the air. And during that part, Sedano's going to go, I can't believe we're doing this bet. Anyway, Cosm.com. Listen all day for your chance to win. Only with 710. That's next. And our picks against the spread. The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. Back in 3.5 minutes from right now. Sucker. On a Thursday, a Torta Thursday. Smile, Jack.
The Sedano and Cap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Avner Gatt, your trusted Los Angeles public adjuster. Call Avner directly at 818-917-5256 for help with your insurance claim.
This is the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Support comes from Clean Power Alliance, providing 3 million residents and businesses clean electricity options. Southern California is our home. It's the air we breathe, the sky we share, the communities that connect us. Every day we have the choice to make a change. On every road, with every light we turn on, we can choose clean energy. Together, we power potential. Change is electric. Learn more at cleanpoweralliance.org/changeIsElectric.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
The Dodgers.
Squirrel, win this game day with Amazon Pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you and on your schedule. Whether you're running from work, home, or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact, and right now it's Trucktober. If you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. And right now, Trucktober is here for you. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 10/31/25.
Big color, bigger savings. It's Sherwin-Williams' biggest super sale. Get 40% off paints and stains October 17th through the 27th with prices starting at $29.39. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
They say a full marathon is the ultimate test. For me, it's more than a race. It's a milestone I once thought impossible. Michelle Smallman here, and I'm running my very first marathon in New York City with the support of Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assists powered by Parity. Together, we're empowering girls and women through sports and education. With grants to 32 organizations in 21 states. Every step I take is for the finish line and for the next generation chasing their dreams. Here's to 26.2 miles and a future with no limits.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Cap Morning Show.
Oh, damn. I.
George Sedano.
LA, baby.
Scott Kaplan.
What's up, LA?
Yeah. What's up, LA?
Hey.
More Sedano and Cap right now.
Disco Duck.
Oh, yeah. 8:04, good morning. The Sedano Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station. We will get to the picks against the spread in just a moment, but it is time. Oh, by the way, on this day in 1976, the number one hit, Rick Dees and his cast of idiots, the Disco Duck. I love the Disco Duck almost as much as I love Rick Dees. Hey, everybody. Time for the morning roll call, presented by who, Cappy?
It is presented by Morongo Casino Resort and Spa. Good times, less than 90 minutes from wherever you are. And I'm excited about the morning roll call.
We know Sedano loves it. I don't know. It's going to be quick today because we got picks against the spread, so I don't know if Sedano will go and talk to the Mongrels. But
I'll just go real quick.
We head to line number 2. He's caller number 7, and he gets those Cosm tickets for tomorrow night for Dodgers Brewers. Peter Moscovich in San Pedro. Good morning, Peter.
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Beautiful, man. How are you?
I'm doing great. Just on my way into work.
Peter, you are a winner. There's a lot of noise coming into your ears right now, but let me ask you for your quality 30-second take this morning.
30-second take. Well, first off, you guys got to stop talking about Pete Carroll and his teeth falling and sliding around to the side.
Yeah.
He's
Tell
not
him,
that
bro.
old.
Tell him.
Right?
Right, tell him, bro.
He's younger
It's
than he
rude.
looks, all right?
He's a bad coach, though, right now, right?
No, he's a great coach.
And, Cappy, you got to stop hating on the Chargers. They actually are a good football team. We might hate Jim Harbaugh, but, come on. You got to watch the tape.
Wait, I don't understand something. You want everybody to stop beating up on Pete Carroll, but by the same token, you want me to stop beating up on the Chargers?
Yeah, well,
that's confusing to me
both,
because
right?
it makes me think you're a fan of the Raiders and the Chargers. That can't be.
No. I'm a fan of the Raiders. I'm not a fan of the Chargers at all, but I will recognize a good team. The Pete Carroll thing is just because he's getting hilarious on the air. I just had to bring it up.
Thank you, Peter. Have a beautiful day. Congratulations on winning those Cosm tickets. And thanks for listening. Hey. To the Sedano and Kap Morning Show. At 8:06 right now, we bring Sedano back. Picks against the spread in about 60 seconds. But first, tell us about our friends at LAX, Jack.
Oh, look, where changes are arriving daily, Jack. The People Mover train will be coming to Los Angeles sooner than you know, okay? It'll be very soon. It'll begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investment to transform the travel experience and your specific travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals, the new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses. So for those of you that, again, don't need to drive, for those of you that do want to drive, it will also take you to the economy parking and Cappy's favorite, the Kiss and Fly lot.
Mm-hmm.
The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less. And trains will depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. To learn more, simply go to this website, lawa.org/ESPN. That's lawa.org/ESPN.
We talk about our home away from home being East Central. Sedano's home away from home this time of year, of course, is LAX. Okay, Jorge.
Almost all the time of year now at this point.
That's true.
It's no longer
true.
just this time of year.
He's a busy guy. Hit the NFL music, Jorge. It is time as we head into Week 7 for our NFL picks against the spread. Producer Lindsay Baseball, take it away.
Thanks, Christopher. All right, so we're going to try and get through these quickly because George has to go do TV stuff. First
Well, I have
game.
to catch a flight to go do TV stuff.
Exactly. At LAX, your home away from home. First game we're going to pick is the Icy Hot Bowl / Battle of the Unks / the Old Guys. Tonight's Thursday night game, Steelers -4.5 at the Bengals. I'm going to pick Pittsburgh because Aaron Rodgers looks good and the Bengals don't. So I'm going to pick Pittsburgh. That's going to be my 5. Berg, you go next.
I got the Steelers. Here we go. I got the Pittsburgh, and then they're my 5.
All right, Cappy, who you got?
This line scares me at 4.5 points, George. I don't know about this line. Bengals played an inspired game last week against Green Bay.
Yeah, I'm
What do you
surprised
mean?
we're doing this as opposed to Eagles-Vikings.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, where's Eagles-Vikings?
Where's the Eagles-Vikings?
Where's the?
Why are we doing the Steelers against a crappy Cincinnati team?
So we could play the Here We Go, I'm guessing.
Oh,
I asked in the group chat, and no one opposed, so that's what we're picking.
Well, you knew Sedano would oppose on the air.
Vikings-Eagles is like a good game.
Then why didn't you say that? No,
Well, I was probably busy. I didn't see it.
He was on television, Wins.
It was at 3 in the morning, so
This guy was creating morsels for the NBA for the Lakers for us.
I think that I'm actually interested in watching this game tonight. Are you guys not?
I am.
Really.
It's NLCS game 3.
I will literally spend zero time watching this game tonight.
Yeah, but the NLCS game is at 3 o'clock, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't the Dodger game at 3?
Yeah, but it's going to go till 7 p.m. There's many
4
spots
hours.
as they jam in there.
By that time, these two guys will be, having to get their second set of teeth in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
Pete Carroll will even be. Well, he won't watch. He'll be asleep by 6 p.m. with his blanket on.
Well, you know what, Lindsay? I'll tell you something. I don't feel good about this line. I'm going to take Cincinnati to cover.
No.
Yeah, I'm going to take Cincinnati to cover.
Cappy.
I don't feel great about it, but I don't love the game. I would never play it. So I'm going to take Cincinnati to cover. That's my 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel the exact same way. Like, I'm also going to take Cincinnati, and that's my 1.
All right, Briones, how about you?
Give me the Steelers at 5.
All right, and
Steelers.
Christopher?
Well, now they got me on this Bengals thing. I don't know. But I'll take the Steelers, and that's my 3.
All right. Next one we're going to pick is the Rams at the Jaguars. And they're
in London.
London, of course. Well, it's like a Jaguars home team. It's like a home game for them because they are out there every year because they're the worst team.
That'll kick off Sunday morning at 6:30 a.m. Hey.
Yeah, so you guys have the pregame, at 4:30?
4:30 is the countdown to kickoff.
All right, so I'm going to go Rams.
Wait,
and
Travis and those guys are going to do a countdown to kickoff at 4:30 in the morning?
Not only that, we're going to replay Rams All Access at 3:30 in the morning for you night owls, everybody.
So, yeah, I'm picking the Rams, but I'm not very confident because I don't know how this game's going to go with the trip and everything. So I'm going to make them my 2. Briones, who you got?
Give me the Rams on my 3.
All right, the leader, Christopher.
So here's the thing. I got a 14-3 prediction. We've lost 2 already. I am putting it all on the Rams because Cappy is on my heels. I will take the Rams, and that is my 5.
Ooh, big bet, big bet.
Ooh.
Gregory Arthur Bergman.
Because you're doing that, and I got to make up points, I'm losing left and right. And this is a Jags home game. They play here every single year.
They're like a de facto London team. They play there twice a year.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to take the Jags here, and then I'm going to make some switches on my picks. I'm going to take that as my 4.
Oh, dang.
Berkey
Okay.
switching to the other side of the plate.
Yes, he is.
On God.
All right, Cappy.
Switch hitting Bergman.
I need. You don't know what I do.
Yeah, you don't know.
I'll watch it.
You've known you've hit a glory hole.
Go for it,
So I'll tell you right now, with the Rams staying in Baltimore after a very uninspired performance, this is like a training camp week. This is like a team bonding week, and I love what the Rams are doing. The Rams are still in Baltimore right now. They're not leaving Baltimore until tomorrow. There's no sightseeing. There's no, being on display for London. They're pulling in, doing business, and then getting out of there. I got the Rams to cover the 2.5, and that is my 5.
Oh, Cappy.
Wow.
How can you make up points if you're doing the same as me?
Well, let's see what happens the rest of the way.
All right. George Sedano,
I'm
who you
going
got?
to take the Jags, and that's my 2.
By the way, the Rams practicing in the outfield at Camden Yards is amazing.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
It does look cool.
The way they've got 50 yards on right field and 50 yards on left field, pretty cool.
All right, next one, we're going to do the Raiders at the Chiefs, minus 12.5. Okay, they almost beat them last year on Thanksgiving, the Raiders, that is, and they always play them really, really tough. 12.5 is a big number, and I think that Pete just got some new teeth, so I'm going Las Vegas.
Come on, Lindsay.
That's my 4.
Come on, Linz.
You're going to make me say something nice about Pete, and I don't like it.
How can you do that to the guy?
What?
I mean,
That's just what I heard. That's what my sources told me.
He needed him for the new kind of oatmeal he's eating.
Come on, Linz. My man's just
Got
sipping
some new
soup. Give him a
chompers.
break. Give him a break.
All right, yeah, so I got the Raiders. That's my 4. Berg, who you got?
I'm trying to make up points, but I told myself I'm never going to go against the Raiders again. It was originally my 4, but I switched it in the last, so I only have a 1 left on here.
12.5, though.
12.5, so I'm going with the Raiders, and it's my 1.
Okay. Christopher, the leader. Who do you got?
Well, we know how I feel about the Raiders and the gutless bums that talk about them. I will take the Kansas City Chiefs at home to cover that 12.5 and win, and that is my 4, Cappy.
Good. That's really good. I'm glad you picked the Chiefs as your 4 because, as Lindsay points out, when these two teams play, even when one team on paper is significantly better, and that is the case right now, Kansas City is way better than the Raiders. For whatever reason, the Raiders play inspired football, and I think that they will cover the 12.5. I think it's too many points. I'll take the Raiders, and that's my 4. I'm about to take the lead, pal.
Football sometimes can be simple.
All right, Briones, who you got?
Give me the Chiefs at 4 as well.
Okay, and Sedano.
Chiefs, and that's my 3.
All right. Next one, we're going to do the Colts at the Chargers. The Chargers, Cappy's favorite. Even though they had a rough week.
And that might be our finest hour.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Jim Harbaugh didn't think so, but they still got the win.
No, he tried to convince everybody, but he wasn't selling it.
I mean, I think he kind of sold it to his locker room at least. Like, I thought he did.
I thought everybody was like, Coach, just get to the high five thing.
I feel jolly right now.
No, you don't feel jolly.
I'm going to go with the Chargers, and that's my 3. Cappy, who you got?
Well, you know who I've got. I've got the Colts.
Of course.
The Colts should have won when they played the Rams in SoFi Stadium. I think the Colts got a little unfinished business at SoFi. Colts win the game. That is my 3.
That is kind of weird that they have to go back there and play another team so soon. Greg Bergman, who you got?
Totally with Cappy here. Actually, I have the exact same thing. I have Colts in 3. The Chargers should have lost last week. That should have been 3 in a row. They are in a downswing. They're going down further and further every single week. Give me the Colts, and that's the 3. Never again am I picking the Chargers.
I feel pretty darn jolly.
No, you don't.
Briones, who you got?
Give me the Colts at my 2.
And the leader, Christopher Arthur Morales.
Well, I got to the lead by picking the Chargers just to piss off Cappy, but the last few weeks they have taken me down. And that's why I will take the Colts, and that is my 2.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't get points that way.
George Sedano, who you got?
So I think you guys would assume that I was going to take the Chargers. I'm not, actually. The Colts are the better team. I don't even think that's debatable, at least in the current iteration of the Chargers. I'm going to take the Colts, and that's my 4.
Uh-oh.
Big chance to make up some points there.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. That sounds like that's one of those Sedano picks where he winds up killing us.
He's
for
got
the
the
week.
inside info or something,
Yeah,
you know?
that doesn't
Gonna
sound
put it
good
all
to
over
me.
us.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so probably definitely the best game of the week, in my opinion, is the headband, Baker Mayfield.
I know that Eagles-Vikings game's pretty good.
That's true.
I don't know, man.
Why aren't we doing Eagles-Vikings?
I thought Bills-Falcons last week was a game we should have done.
We should have.
We really
Can you
missed
imagine?
out on Bills-Falcons.
We all would have gotten it wrong, though. Wouldn't we? We all would have picked the Bills, right?
Totally.
Okay. So the Bucks at the
Maybe.
Lions, -5.5.
See, I would just FYI, I would take the Vikings plus the points in that game if we were doing it.
We'll make that the 6.
I'm just saying, I would.
Extra credit.
All right, well, I'm picking Baker, but I'm not so sure about this game. It's going to be close in my opinion. So I'm going to go with Tampa Bay, and that's my 1. Berg, who do you got?
Is that Monday night or
Yes.
is that Sunday?
No, it's Sunday night. It's Sunday
night.
Okay, good game Sunday night.
Yeah, so it's a lot of points for this game for the Lions. Every single game that the Bucks play is very, very close, and usually Baker somehow pulls it out. So I have the Bucks also, and I only have 2 left, so I'm going to go 2.
All right, Briones, who do you got?
Give me the Lions at 1.
Okay. And Cappy?
So last week I took the Chiefs very confidently to cover against the Lions, no problem. The Lions, I believe, though, at home this week will recover, and I think Tampa Bay is due for finally a letdown kind of a game. I'll take the Lions to cover the 5.5, and all I got left is my 2, so book it.
We believe in us.
Yes, we do, Coach. You tell him.
Christopher.
Now, there's a guy who really sells it, unlike Jim Harbaugh.
You know I don't go against the headband. He is my guy, and that's why I will take the Bucks. And that, unfortunately, because I only got 1 number left, is my 1.
George?
I think the Lions, first of all, are coming off a loss, against the Chiefs. They're got to be angry. They play great at home. Like, they've been almost unstoppable at home. And Tampa Bay's completely beat up. No Bucky Irving again. Emeka Egbuka, who's been their fantastic rookie from Ohio State, is out. Chris Godwin is probably going to be out in this one, too. I don't know what the status of Mike Evans is, but even if he does play, he hasn't played. So I think the Lions roll. I'm incredibly confident about the Lions this week, and I'm going to take them as my 5.
How about a little kick ass on 3? 1, 2, 3, kick ass.
Jeez,
That is how Sedano can get us all.
I hate George's
Yeah,
picks
those last
this week.
2, yeah.
I freaking hate your picks this week. Hate them.
Oh, he can put it on us.
Because I agree with him that I think the Lions will cover, so that's a 2 for me, and that's a 5 for George. And then, George, previous to that, you picked the Colts
did my 4.
as your 4, and I've only got him as my 3. So I'm just looking at how this could all play out if we're right.
The Chargers, huh?
I don't mind being taken down as the leader if it's by Sedano. If it's by Cappy, I'll be really mad.
Why?
So this will be a great play
be?
if Sedano uses me to climb to the top over you.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
So wait, so let me just understand this.
Yes.
You're more consumed with beating me than you are with beating Sedano?
Yes.
Why?
It should be opposite.
Because you're a Raiders apologist.
Because I'm a Raiders apologist?
Yeah.
No, I'm a Raider in waiting guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm a Raider in waiting. I'm waiting for Pete Carroll.
I only care about beating you.
I don't understand.
I could be in second to last place as long as you're in last place.
See, George, I'm going to tell you straight up for real. Yeah. I really now want to beat you because I know how competitive you are and I know how much you want to win.
I mean, that's kind of the point for me, too. I just want to beat Sedano.
Yeah, let's and you know what, George? I'll tell you something. I don't even have to beat you. I'm rooting for Bergie to beat you because I think it would hurt more if Bergie beat you.
Cappy.
Well, that might actually be true.
Come on, Bergie.
Sting.
Come on,
Bergie.
Bergie.
Right in the heart, Sedano.
Bergie, you know what we should do? We should start game planning this. And we should start trying to figure out you take this, I'll take this, you take this, I'll take and
we take opposite picks.
Go ahead,
right?
Do that.
Right.
Do that. That'd be great, actually.
Right.
Go ahead.
So
that's how you see when you overthink it. That's when it gets worse for you. So go right ahead.
So Chris wants to beat me, and I want Bergie to beat Sedano.
I don't care. I just want to beat you all, so it doesn't really matter.
Right. I know.
Yeah. I feel
very competitive.
I don't have a specific person I want to beat.
Oh, come on. Have hate in your heart.
Yeah.
I have it every day.
We know that.
We all know that.
8:20 in the morning. Sedano, go grab that flight. Travel safely.
What happened to morsels?
I'll give you some morsels before I go.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
So I think I told you guys last week that, JJ was talking to us about leadership and just really wanting this to be more, a player-led team and everyone to have, an investment in that. So we asked him about, who's a guy that's kind of stepped up in that situation. So he gave us Gabe Vincent. This is before the game before he went for 18 points in the first 4 minutes of the game. And he really talked about, look, Gabe has been around a while. He was on a finals team. That was a team that was very close-knit. And, it was tough for him early on because of all the injuries. But now he's in a great place, and he's kind of taken the reins from a leadership perspective very quickly, particularly with that second unit. Which is something you need. You need one of your 6th, 7th men to really take the reins of that particular group and allow them also that to kind of permeate into the starters as well. Because Luka historically, Cappy, as we talked last week, is not a vocal leader. Austin Reeves is not necessarily, because he's so young, not been a vocal leader. You really only have one voice, and that's LeBron's. So you want to have multiple voices, and it seems like LeBron. I mean, you saw him tweet about Gabe Vincent yesterday, and you've seen, if you've noticed, in these preseason games when LeBron's been on the bench, always sitting near Gabe Vincent, like him and Gabe Vincent talking a lot. So I think that's a good thing for the Lakers that JJ's trying to employ a more player-led team because at some point they get tired. In any sport, you get tired of the coach's voice. Whether it's the head coach, the assistants, or whatever, and those guys need to kind of, quote-unquote, police themselves and police the locker room themselves a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I think Gabe Vincent is a great guy for that role because in the NBA...
He's your kind of guy, Cappy. Well, he's a heart and soul kind of guy, undrafted, UC Santa Barbara Gauchos, what I mean?
This is exactly what I was going to tell you, is that he's
G-League,
he's
Miami
this close.
Heat, finals, starter, point guard. Yeah, he makes all the sense in the world for you.
He is this close, and I'm holding up my thumb and my index finger. It's 1 inch. He's this close to becoming the heart and soul guy because you're exactly right. LeBron is going to be the leader by virtue of his career, his body of work. Luka is going to be dependent upon to be a leader in terms of his performance. After that, you got to start asking yourself, who has the personality and who has the history and the personal story to actually be somebody that everybody looks at and goes, you know what, I like what this guy's selling. Austin Reeves could be that guy based on his story, the way he got here, the way he's elevated to who he's become. But Gabe Vincent now, George, this is now his 3rd year with the Lakers.
Correct.
And everything you just talked about not being a first-round pick and coming from a mid-major school and being a guy who's a grinder and a guy who's battled injuries and a guy who can play. So I think that's actually a good guy to become sort of a voice in the locker room.
You almost did a Radio Ronaldo there, Cappy. You were this close.
Well, it's close. It's close.
And I'll also add this, JJ's just so comfortable now. He's so comfortable being the head coach. Where I think last year, like anyone in the first, I mean, he did a good job, obviously. You know, they won 50 games. But anyone in their first time doing anything is going to, you know, start to, like, is going to have to figure it out on the fly to some level. And I think now he knows what he wants to do. He knows how he wants to run a practice. He's not, you know, he knows how he wanted to attack the offseason. He knows how he wants to attack the regular season. And I think all that stuff is going to be really helpful for this team.
Yeah, and I think also JJ should be feeling really confident that in year one of his coaching career, obviously they made the playoffs. In the offseason, the Laker organization said, hey, we are buying into you. We're buying into where you come from, your Duke background, your NBA player background.
The extension. You know?
Yeah, and then they gave him the extension. So the extension then gives you even more confidence. Like, I'm not going anywhere. These guys are all in on me. And by the way, it lets the players know, hey, the organization is all in on me. Players come and go. Coaches, obviously, with the Lakers come and go. But this iteration of the Lakers front office believes in me. That's why they gave me a longer-term contract. So it makes a lot of sense that JJ should be more confident as a coach and, frankly, should be better with a year under his belt. So I'm starting to get a little pumped up here now for Tuesday night next week. Well, this upcoming week, when the Lakers host Golden State over at Crypto.com to open the season.
Yep. Should be fun stuff, Cappy. All right, those are your morsels. I got to go.
Nice morsel.
Have a safe flight, George.
See you, bud.
Indeed.
Have a safe trip. Bring me back something French.
8:25 in the morning. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Thursday. Cappy, we've got Dr. Clapper coming up at 9 o'clock. I just hope you got plenty of content without Sedano. You going to be okay?
I don't think so.
All right.
I don't think so at all. I do not think so. I think I'm in big
Cappy,
trouble.
we got tortas in the studio.
Yeah, we actually do. Alex, our good friend Alex, former security guard now. He's moved up into the AG world, but he brought back tortas, and I think he brought up some props that we can use during Dr. Clapper.
Okay.
I think Jorge's going to lick peanut butter.
More of a jelly person.
Smile. It's a Torta Thursday scumbag. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Public Enemy, the pioneers of hip-hop, take the stage at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino Friday, November 14th. Experience the raw energy, the iconic sound, and the powerful voices of Chuck D and Flavor Flav live on stage. Bring the noise! Public Enemy, Friday, November 14th, only at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino. Tickets on sale now.
But just 396 of those to Davante Adams. Now, 3 touchdowns to Adams along the way, but could a week without Puka Nacua accelerate that relationship and that timing between Stafford and Davante Adams? And, of course, the Rams have options on the ground. Kyron Williams, 418 yards and a pair of touchdowns as well. And, of course, Kyron Williams, a threat through the air with a receiving touchdown as well. With Thursday's Rams Report, I'm Travis Rogers.
This is the ZipRecruiter Rams Report.
Powered by ZipRecruiter. Looking for your next great hire? Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
You know that old saying, you can have it fast or you can have it good? When it comes to hiring, ZipRecruiter has put that saying to bed. Because with ZipRecruiter, when you need to hire someone fast, you get them fast and you get the best person for your job. ZipRecruiter's powerful matching technology immediately starts showing your job to the right candidates. Get in the end zone with ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/LA. That's ZipRecruiter.com/LA.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
When it's game time, every play counts. So when it's time to choose your next vehicle, make the winning play at George Chevrolet. From the powerful work-ready Silverado to the family-sized Traverse and all-electric standouts like Blazer and Equinox EV, George Chevrolet has an incredible selection and a championship-caliber team ready to help you get the perfect Chevy at the best price. Visit them off the 91 Freeway, Lakewood Exit in Bellflower, or shop online at GeorgeChevy.com. That's GeorgeChevy.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
Out here, pets are always by your side, watching the herd, running fence lines, or asleep at your feet. Pets are some of our favorite customers. When you bring them along to Tractor Supply, we'll always have a treat waiting. And with our price match guarantee, you'll always get the best price on their favorite food, toys, treats they love, and pet meds to keep them healthy. Tractor Supply, for pets out here.
Big color, bigger savings. It's Sherwin-Williams' biggest super sale. Get 40% off paints and stains October 17th through the 27th with prices starting at $29.39. Whether you're refreshing your interior or exterior, we've got the colors to bring your vision to life. And with delivery, getting everything to your door is easier than ever. Shop online to have it delivered or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details. Delivery available on qualifying orders.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Straight up, homeboy.
George Sedano.
I gotta pop it up higher.
Right.
Scott Kaplan.
Like for me, I'm a morning scraper.
More Sedano and Kap right now.
8:29. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Torta Thursday. Cappy on this day in 1998, the number one R&B song, Drew Hill, Cisco Up Front. How deep is your love? Stephanie and I just saw Drew Hill a couple weekends ago at the YouTube Theater.
Did they play this song?
Oh, of course they did.
I love
the place
this
came
song.
down.
I love this song. I love Cisco.
Oh, Cisco was amazing. How deep is your love? By the way, Drew Hill, I just saw it this morning walking in. He's playing the Peacock Theater. Keith Sweat, Drew Hill, and our friend Genuine in March. Cappy, I think we need to make this a whole thing.
Oh, really?
I think we got to figure out a way for Genuine to bring you and I up on stage and do the pony.
You think Abner Gatt should come up there with us as well?
Wait, who is at the concert?
Keith Sweat, Drew Hill, I think somebody else, and Genuine.
No, Drew Hill is a band, not just a person, right?
Well, but Drew Hill again.
Yeah.
With Cisco up front.
Yeah. That's amazing. I need to go to that.
You going to do the pony on stage with us?
No.
All right.
Did they play like the thong song when you went?
So they waited till the very end.
Of course.
And then Cisco gets into it. And I mean, the place just, everybody was up for that.
Oh, yeah. Did he have silver hair still?
Silver hair and a special, like, not even, it wouldn't be called a mic flag. It would be like a base of the mic that was lit up.
Oh, my God.
It was incredible. And the energy he comes out, he's still running around, flipping, doing flips.
That's amazing.
Like it's the late 90s.
Oh, I'm
How old
I
is
gotta
he?
Go see him.
Is he like Pete Carroll's age?
No, Cisco's got to be what? Early 50s? Late 40s at this point?
He's a 46.
46, there you go.
I can't believe he went back to the silver hair. That's amazing.
Oh, well, that's his shtick.
I know, but still.
Got to have the silver dome.
Young fella.
Oh, Pete Carroll had silver hair for another reason.
It's a choice, Lindsay.
A little late on that.
Also, today is International Shakeout Day. I don't even know what that means.
Shakeout?
You didn't see the email from Steffa about it?
No.
There's like it's like earthquake drill day.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Do
It
we have to
means-
like go downstairs?
Yes,
No.
we are all going to go downstairs.
Yes, exactly.
I
We
remember
are.
one time we had the firearms going off and we just stayed on the air. But LZ was like, "Man, I'm leaving," and he
I'm
went,
leaving.
he
He's
went
a-leaving.
downstairs and
I'm a leaving.
and got on the cell phone and was telling us about the fire drill. It was amazing.
Well, didn't we also, about a month ago or so, have a fire alarm go off? And you were like, come on, we got to get out of here. And I'm like, I'm not going down. I'm staying right here. I will go down with this ship. We are jumping
No,
on
we were
the
still
air.
doing afternoons, so because we did an Instagram Live that day.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. I never really believed those things. That's a terrible habit to be in, you know?
You're right, I don't either. And like I would say maybe once a week they're testing them downstairs when I get here and they're just going off and I have to like shut my office door and it still doesn't, there's lights flashing and they're just like, oh, just testing them. And I'm like, really?
Right.
Really?
Yeah. And then they got those sound things. They're like, get out. And you're like, nah,
Get
I'm
out.
fine. Get out. Nah, I'm all right.
Get out.
Okay.
8:32 in the morning, Radio Tinder time. We like to play a TV theme.
Oh, okay.
Of course, that is the theme song to Pete Carroll's favorite show, Murder, She Wrote.
There's a new one now.
Oh, there-
Mean-spirited.
Oh yeah, you're right. With
What's her name?
the lady.
Kathy
Yes,
Kathy
Kathy
Bates.
Bates.
No,
Yeah.
I thought that's Matlock.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Matlock.
Okay,
Oh,
wait a
right.
second. Matlock.
No, I think there is still another Murder, She Wrote, but Matlock is what I was thinking.
Angela Lansbury, today's her birthday. We lost her back in 2022. She was born in 1925. Pete Carroll was
Same
born in
year,
26.
Oh, stop it. Pete Carroll is 35 years old.
Radio Tinder made possible by our friends, the Crazy Hernandez brothers, the home of the hardwood, as I hold up the hardwood right now. If you're in needing, let me get my read here so I can make it a big
I'm
show
in needing. I'm definitely in needing.
If you're in the market for new flooring, shop at Hernandez Wholesale Flooring, where every day is a deal. No gimmicks. Call 866-624-FLOOR or go to HernandezWholesaleFlooring.net. No sale beats wholesale. The Crazy Hernandez brothers. Plus, you can follow producer Lindsay Baseball at Lindsay Baseball on Twitter or Instagram. Take it away, producer Lindsay.
Real fast, Lindsay. Jamie Lee Curtis is going to play Jessica Fletcher in Murder, She Wrote.
I guess she is up there.
And I got a good news, bad news thing with the Hernandez brothers. The good news is they're going to sell us a lot more stuff. The bad news is we need a lot more stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, just found out that Rachel's got some tenants moving out of a house that she owns. Chris, you know the house. You've stayed there before.
Oh, that's the one where I accidentally fell asleep outside?
Correct. That house
Man,
right there.
I was so drunk that night.
How many houses does she have?
A lot.
She got a portfolio.
She's got international houses, too.
Yeah.
Good
and
for
all
her.
these Marine aviators, these naval aviators that are in the Marine Corps, they're all moving out. And now we got to recarpet the entire place. So guess what, Steven? Guess what, Carlos? We're going to get crazy with the Hernandez brothers. And we're getting some new carpet, Jack.
No, you should get hardwood.
Now, this is carpeted house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Cappy. Well, a survey of 2,000 adults found that the average American eats through their Halloween candy twice before trick-or-treaters even get there. And 1 in 4 have confessed that they actually had to restock 3 times or more. So 2/3 of Americans consider themselves, quote, Halloween people, and the highest of that group is Gen Z and millennials. 43% of adults dress up for Halloween. So I have 2 questions. What candy do you pass out for Halloween, and are you dressing up this year? Cappy, you go first.
Answer 1. Am I dressing up? Yes, I am.
Well, that was actually question 2, but okay.
Okay, but I'm going to answer in descending order.
Okay.
So I'm going to dress up. In fact, this Saturday, I'm going on a bar crawl cancer fundraiser where you got to dress up and go from bar to bar to bar, which is good news for me because I really want to watch the USC Notre Dame game and I want to see the Pitt Syracuse game. So I'm going to be on this pub crawl, dressed up costume cancer fundraiser on Saturday while I'm watching college football. So yes, I'm going to dress up. As for eating through the candy, I don't eat through the candy because I don't get candy. I don't want trick-or-treaters coming. And
wait, no, you turn your light off?
You're like Mason?
Well, here's the thing, is that when I had little kids and my little kids were trick-or-treaters, I was a trick-or-treat house. I have so much stuff in my garage that is Halloween decorations for your house, and I'm walking around my neighborhood and I'm seeing people decorate their homes, and instead of me thinking, I should go get all my decorations out and decorate my house, I'm thinking, who wants this stuff? I don't want it in my garage. I'll never use it again. So I think of myself as a Halloween person, but I'm becoming like the guy who's too old now to enjoy Halloween because I don't got little kids anymore.
By the way, the other day, I told Sue on the air, I forgot what show it was, that you and I dressed up for Halloween as the Island Boys. And I did the whole thing. Island Boy!
Island Boy!
And he's like, but you know what happened to the Island Boys. I said, oh, well,
exactly.
We're well aware of what happened.
Right, which made it even funnier that we were dressed up.
Freak, man.
Hey, and did you tell Sue that we were on the corner of Figueroa and Olympic, and these people came up, there's like, hey, you're the Island Boys. Can we take pictures with you? Like, sure, why
Did
not?
you show him pictures?
I didn't, but I think
man.
he's like, what do you do about the hair? I said, oh, we have wigs.
Oh,
I
yeah.
said, Lindsay puts on tattoos on our face. And he was like, oh, my God. So I now feel like we have to figure out when he's around Halloween and dress up just to make him uncomfortable.
Well, what is your costume that you're dressing up with Rachel as, Cappy?
Well, that is to be determined because...
Well, what are your choices? Because I know she's bought many, right?
Oh,
I'm
dude,
guessing she's bought like 10 this year.
She has bins filled with costumes. She probably bought 10 costumes last year, of which we wore 2. So now we'll go into the bins this year. We'll try and figure out what we're going to be. She'll decide she doesn't like any of our costumes, and she'll order 10 more.
You feel like a plug in a socket?
Cappy doesn't mind a plug in a socket.
I was gonna ask you, Greg, if you and Mean Gene go as a plug in a socket, who's who?
That's a good question. It really depends on the night, Cappy.
Takes my plug 10 minutes to warm up, so, you know.
Greg, you and Mean Gene should go as like you should dress up as a salmon
Oh, man.
Don't do it, Cappy. Don't say the rest of it.
What is the mask? Let's
We
go
get
with
it.
the mask.
Get it, Cap?
We'll just say mask.
I think that you strike me as somebody, Cappy, who would dress up as like Austin Powers and one of the fembots or something.
Do you know that I have a party, a Halloween party, and I want to tell you guys I am very unhappy about having to go to this Halloween party, and I love the people who are hosting it. They're close friends.
Wait, so this is in addition to the bar crawl.
This is actually on Friday the 31st, which, oh, by the way, that day is the Breeders' Cup Day 1 down at Del Mar. But this is a Halloween party on Friday night, October 31st, and it's a Harry Potter Halloween party. And I don't think this is going to surprise anybody to hear. I don't know who Harry Potter is. I've never read the books. I've never seen the movies. I don't know who the characters are. And I don't want to dress up like a Harry Potter character because I don't know who anybody is.
Yeah, that's kind of not really fun if you don't know the bit.
Hey, Cappy, speaking of Harry Potter, if you go to your iPhone and say, hey, Siri, Lumos, your flashlight turns on.
Oh.
Oh, really?
That's a Harry Potter spell.
Oh, I thought it was Spanish.
By the way, Jorge, you know stuff about the iPhone. Now that I have two of them, when I put them on top of each other, they like do this whole sync and the lights come on.
It's the airdrop.
Oh, so it'll just automatically airdrop stuff?
I guess that's what's happening, yeah.
Oh, okay. Who knew?
Chris, are you and Steffa dressing up for Halloween?
She's a Halloween person. I'm not as much over the years, but I don't know. I'm sure we'll dress up as something. Maybe I'll dress up as a heart patient.
She had a great costume last year. She was Daria, or the year before.
Year before, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Steffa would like to have all my Halloween decorations so she could decorate her house with all my stuff?
Well, she goes down 8 houses to her sister's house in Whittier because that's where her nephews are. So we don't really do anything at Stephanie's house. We go down the street, 8 houses to her sister's house.
I'm telling you, I've got years and
so,
years
yeah, we'll
and
take
years
it.
of
We'll
stuff.
take it.
I got so much Halloween decorations for the house, and I'm done with that stuff, man. I'm done with it.
Wait, Jorge, Greg, are you guys dressing up Halloween? Are we dressing up here? No?
I mean, for the show, we can dress up. But I don't normally dress up, but
What if Jean's
possibly.
like? What if Jean is like Rachel and wants to take you to a Halloween party?
Then I'll dress up.
Okay.
That's
Scott,
easy. That's
why
an
don't
easy
you
one.
dress up like a man? What are your kids being, Jorge?
I think they're looking into something from Hunters, that K-pop stuff that's happening.
Oh, yeah, the
from
K-
Netflix. I think
K-pop
she wants to be one of
Demon
those
Hunters.
singers. Yeah.
Cool.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
If anybody could tell me, as far as Harry Potter is concerned, because I'm going to the party, there's no doubt, and I'm definitely going to have to dress up as something. But since I don't know any of the characters, can someone suggest to me which character I should be? But please inform me as to why I should be that character.
Dumbledore.
Dumbledore. No F.
Because I've never seen him either.
Yeah, I've seen all of them, read all
Just
the
because I
books.
think he's the old guy, right?
What do you, yeah,
Slytherin.
he's
The Slytherin for the snake.
What do you want to be? Do you want to be evil? Do you want to be a good guy? What do you want to be?
He's a bad guy is what he
Are there
is.
anybody? No, I mean, Chris has me. I mean, I got to decide. Do I want to be a good guy? You're a good guy, or a bad guy?
You're a bad guy. Which one? What do you want to be?
Well,
then
if
we
I'm a
can give you
bad, I want to be a
suggestions.
bad boy. I want to be a bad
You wanna be
guy.
bad. So you want to be you want to be Voldemort then?
Oh,
Voldemort.
That's the main bad guy. Yeah.
Bad guy.
Voldemort. I'm googling it.
Yeah.
Voldemort.
So he has like
no nose.
He's bald and he's got he's
He
the
doesn't have a nose.
Avada Kedavra.
Oh, okay.
Lord Voldemort.
Lord Voldemort. That's like the main bad guy.
Okay. Oh, he doesn't have a nose.
He doesn't exactly no nose.
Well, that's good. He doesn't have to smell things. I mean, certain things anyway. Voldemort.
Yeah, that's the main one. But if you want like a not so,
Yeah,
Make sure you get a
tell me.
stick, a wand.
Okay, give me another option here,
let's
Bergie.
see. You could go with.
Just be Harry Potter. Everyone knows who that is.
That's the good guy though. Draco Malfoy is a kid, but he's
Draco,
like a bad
Draco who?
Draco
Malfoy.
Malfoy.
Draco Malfoy.
Or if you want to be like,
Is that the guy who was like, he dies, he dies?
Chris,
No,
Chris, that's Drago,
Drago.
isn't it?
you could be
Drago
Yeah, I know.
Malfoy.
Chris will love
That's
this one. You
that's
could be
his cousin.
You could be Peter Pettigrew. He's a rat.
Oh,
What?
yeah, you are a rat, Peter Pettigrew.
Hey,
Is
Chris,
he related
Yes.
to Ben?
Draco Malfoy. I could tell people I'm Draco Malfoy, or I could tell people I'm Jerry Neuheisel.
Oh, the dad. Lucius Malfoy would probably be better for that. Lucius Malfoy. Look at Lucius Malfoy.
With that
Lucius.
soft face, that permed hair,
Lucius Malfoy.
probably soft hands too.
All right,
Oh, I like Lucius's long
Lucius
hair.
Malfoy is exactly what you're looking for.
Okay, I like
Bad
Lucius's
guy.
long hair.
My neighbor has a cat named Harry Potter, and he has a tie that he wears with like books and spells on it.
I
Great.
bet that neighbor gets a lot of action.
It's actually funch.
Lindsay, I do think I'm here. Lindsay, I do think it's a good idea to dress up as Drago from Rocky And then when I show up and everybody goes, what's that all about? And I say, I'm Draco Milfoy. And they go, no, but you look like Drago. I don't know.
That would be very funny.
That's what Lindsay told me to do.
Funny.
Yeah, it sounds the same.
You got one more, Wins?
No, I don't.
Okay. 8:43, good
done
morning.
with you people.
The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Torta Thursday. Coming up.
Yeah?
I don't know. Talk about the Rams in Baltimore. I was looking at the rundown. Plus, we got Dr. Robert Clapper. How are you? The Weekend Warriors Show. He'll join us a little after 9 o'clock, the YouTube-only hour. Dad is gone. Sedano's gone.
Right.
Which means it's going to get loose.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll even open up the phone to the YouTube hour. You never know.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
You never know. Wake up, scumbags. Good morning. It's 8:44. Smile. It's a Thursday, a Torta Thursday. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show right here on ESPN LA.
Sedano and Kap Morning Show. We'd like to thank our founding partner,
Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Cadillac of Beverly Hills. Experience luxury at the top of its game. Visit CadillacBeverlyHills.com.
This is the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you expect your insurance company to be there for you, but often they look for ways to underpay your claim. If you're feeling abandoned, pushed to use low-rated contractors, or ignored after years of loyalty, we protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for. Contact Avner Gatt, one of California's largest public adjusting firms. Visit avnergatt.com or call 818-917-5256. With a team that has the industry's know-how, including experience from the insurance side, Avner Gatt is ready to fight for you. With over 20 years of experience, they offer a free initial consultation and have the largest network of experts to evaluate your damages. Remember, size, experience, and expertise matter. Don't let your insurance company leave you in the dark. Call Avner Gatt, 818-917-5256, or visit avnergatt.com today. Avner Gatt, your claim, our game.
What's going on? It's Bethel Duran, and I love rolling around in my Toyota. Tacoma, to be exact, and right now it's Trucktober. If you're in the 818, go check out the All-Stars at Northridge Toyota. In the 626, it's all about Wondries Toyota. And right now, Trucktober is here for you. Lease a brand new 2025 Tacoma for just $164 a month or 36 months plus tax. Northridge Toyota or Wondries Toyota. Serving all of SoCal sports fans, they make it easy.
Lease excludes tax, title, license, registration fees, and dealer options and changes. $59.99 cash or trade equity down. Expires 10/31/25.
Buenos dias.
Paying extra for tire care is BS. You know, bad service. So at Midas, we're rolling out our BS-free tire guarantee, included with paid installation and tax on every purchase. You'll pay nothing for flat replacements, nada for flat repairs, and zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles. That's $0 for all that. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo
Touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Okay, you could be the hardest core Dodger fan on the planet. You could be the hardest core.
Hardest core.
Hardest core.
More Sedano and Kap.
You could be the hardest
Core of the hardest.
Of all cores, you could be the hardest one.
Right now.
8:47. Good morning. On a Torta Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
On this day in 1985, the #1 hit, Aha! Take on Me, Cappy. You probably had the 8-track of this in your Camaro. Driving
it was
around.
actually, it was a Cutlass, not a Camaro. It was a Cutlass.
Like, hey, honey, get in here.
Hey,
let's listen to this.
Check it out. That, and then after this would come on The Outfield. Remember the band The Outfield?
No.
What?
I was like 2 years old.
I don't know. I'm celebrating Torta Thursday, everybody, with some empanadas.
That's not a torta. That's an empanada.
I realize that, but it's close. It's in the family. It's in La Familia. Don't you think, Jorge?
No, I don't.
You do not think a torta? You don't think a torta and an empanada are first cousins?
No, they're not.
They are first cousins.
No, they are not. Well, maybe in your world, but not in mine.
Well, who's the first cousin of a torta?
There's
Haino.
Hey, listen, real quick. We had in the salsa Haina yesterday. She was awesome.
Yeah. Jerry Pompa.
So real quick, here's what happened. So I'm driving back yesterday afternoon. I'm listening to Mason in Ireland, and Mason is like desperate for mythical money. So Chris, remember how we?
I thought you were going to say he was
up,
desperate for content.
No. Remember how we opened up the burrito yesterday because it was cut in half, and we both had. There were like these sausage links in the burrito.
Right.
I mean, this burrito was bomb.
So I took them out because of the sodium.
Oh,
and I think that's what happened.
Okay, so I thought the same thing. I'm like, one of these sausage links fell out of our burrito.
Yeah, exactly.
The sausage link is on the floor. Mason in Ireland, the whole crew, challenges Mason. See that disgusting little sausage link that's sitting on the floor for who knows how long? We'll each give you 10.
Who knows how long?
Right, because who knew? Who knew how long it had been there? They didn't. So everybody put in 10,000 mythical dollars, and Mason ate the sausage link that fell out of your burrito that was sitting on the floor all day, and he ate that sausage link and earned himself 30,000 mythical dollars.
So you're saying that Mason just put a random sausage off the floor in his mouth?
That is precisely what I'm saying. This guy doesn't care.
Now,
he don't care.
I understand everyone's like, oh, that's disgusting. We have an immune system for a reason. I mean, what are you going to do?
I mean, listen, if I needed mythical dollars, I would eat it. No problem.
Now, if it were real money,
then I definitely would eat it.
I could see that, but I feel like for mythical money.
Oh, and look what happened. He actually, we're showing it on YouTube right now. He actually got up and had to walk across. So it's exactly right. So, Chris, you pulled the sausage out of the burrito.
Right. Onto the plate. And then I guess one fell off. I don't know.
Yeah.
So he just happened to notice that there was a sausage on the floor?
Apparently that's what happened. Hey, look, random sausage on the floor.
Like
I'll
he
eat
didn't
that.
know where it came from, how long
They
it
had
been
no
there.
idea. They had no
wow.
idea. So I was texting
That's
them.
really gross.
I was so
telling
upset
them.
you texted them, Cappy.
Why?
So upset because I was going in there to be like, there hasn't been anything with sausage in this room in probably months. And then you texted and I was like, oh, man, I had this whole thing that he had months-old sausage that he ate. And
Well,
then
I did hear
then
you
text him.
Yeah, I did hear you come into the studio, and you're like, that is gross. And then what they tried to
I
do
had
is
change it.
They tried to shame Bergie. They're like, well, it's no less gross than putting your nose into the sandwich. And Bergie was like, no, I didn't touch my nose to the sandwich.
He ate it off the floor.
Yeah, that's like one person's like potential nose and germs, but on the floor, especially this floor in here, like I think the last time this floor got vacuumed was when I had confetti for somebody's birthday.
Oh, yeah.
And I had
And
to come
you
in
did
here
it.
and vacuum.
Yeah,
right.
right.
And that was a long time ago. I think it was like DeAndre's birthday, maybe.
Well, way to go, Mace. Way to eat that sausage, man.
Well,
Good
John,
job, Mace.
Put it right in your mouth.
He did. John also thinks that him sticking his hand into a bunch of chips that everybody touches.
No, that's gross. Because he thought it was no big deal.
He thought it was no big deal. He thought that sniffing a sandwich was worse than him sticking his hand into a bunch of chips that is for the entire office.
Are you going to smell the tortas?
I can.
Sometimes they like that.
They do.
We are such a bunch of weirdos that work at this radio station. Seriously.
No, if you were to rank the weirdos at this station, here's who everybody would think you're number one.
You think so?
No,
I
not
don't-
even
I-
close.
I
That's
don't
what
think
everybody
you
would
are.
think. But the number one weirdo is John Ireland, without a doubt. He just hides behind the persona of like, hey, I'm on TV. I'm John Ireland. And he's a legend in this town. There's no doubt. But I think he is the number one weirdo. If you
Okay.
were really to uncover everything, I think he's the number one weirdo. And I'm sure there's stuff we don't even know about. But like Greg said, the chip thing was weird. Just some of his stuff that he says is weird. He's the number one weirdo.
Like what kind of stuff we talking about?
Like just the stuff like he gets caught up in things that are like, hey man, like why? Like the other day, I don't have my
Hey, man.
camera, so I can't go on YouTube. I didn't bring it with me because he was on the road, and I'm like, well, just open your laptop. Every laptop has a camera, and he's just like, oh yeah, you're right. And I think he genuinely didn't think about it.
Wait,
it's
are
just
you saying
weird.
that he plugs a camera into his
Webcam.
computer?
When he's in Idaho, yeah.
In Idaho, yeah. He bought a camera for the stream, but he has one on his computer.
This is what I use to film videos. It was
he in
very
Idaho?
strange.
Yeah. Was he in Idaho yesterday?
No, he's been in Vegas.
Okay,
because
I
the
thought
Lakers
so.
are in Vegas.
I thought so, but when I saw him on screen yesterday,
And there's no doubt John is, and if people always say this, he is the nicest person, like from a human level.
Mm-hmm.
If you are stuck in jail and you need somebody rich to bail you out, you call John Ireland any time of night because he's probably awake. He'll bail you out of jail.
Not only will he bail you out, he won't ask questions about why you're in jail, and he won't tell a soul that he did it.
It's true.
Yeah, no judgment.
No
nice.
judgment whatsoever. Hey, John, I'm in jail. Can you bail me out? Yep, I'm right there.
And if you have videos of what got you in jail, he might watch them.
Well,
you never know.
Be careful, Ron the Caddy.
By the way,
Ron
we
the
missed
Keys.
Ron the Caddy's birthday. It was his birthday like 2 days ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And that was the day that I did like a
Happy
whole
birthday,
segment
Ron.
on the afternoon show about him, and I forgot to mention it was his birthday.
Well, shout out to Ron the Caddy. Happy birthday, man. I know you're a young guy, just like Pete Carroll's a young guy.
Yeah,
By the way, really quick, Cappy, I found this.
Chevalier is... Oh, Chevalier. That's a
That's
great
what it
liqueur.
was.
It's a great
Pete
liqueur.
Carroll can't move in the videos like Ron the Caddy does. Meanwhile,
You're
Cappy,
probably
tell
right
us about
about
our
that.
friends at Ocean Subaru, please.
Okay, so let me tell you guys that this past week, obviously I told you that I was driving up to downtown LA, and I'm driving north on the 5 in my brand new Subaru Forester, and the people who are driving south on the 5 on the far left lane are hitting all this water, and it is coming up over, and it's hitting everybody that's in the far left lane driving northbound. I just want to say how safe I felt in my Forester, and that is because Subaru is the safest vehicle on the road. So as the weather starts to change and you think about that, think about safety and think about Subaru. But I also want to tell everybody, especially all you pet lovers out there, that right now it's the Subaru Loves Pets Month. Okay? And these are our partners, our companions. They keep us safe. I love Jack the Frenchie, my little guy who's sitting right over here by me right now. This Sunday, I want to alert everybody to an event. This Sunday, October 19th, Ocean Subaru of Fullerton has an awesome pet adoption event at the dealership from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So you got a 4-hour window, and you can adopt a pet right there. There's a group of people called the Fixin' Fidos. That's the name of the organization. They're going to be there with 4 different rescues. So Ocean Subaru of Fullerton will even cover the $100 of the adoption fee for the first 30 adoptions. If you want to adopt a pet, this Sunday between 11 and 3 at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, we're going to have a lot of pets for you to choose from, and Omar is actually going to pay the adoption fee. So this is not to be missed. If you are a pet lover, they're going to have food trucks, giveaways. It's going to be awesome. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, the pet adoption event is this Sunday, October 19th. For more information, go to oceansubaruoc.com. It's oceansubaruoc.com. Ocean Subaru of Fullerton, where every journey starts with love.
Thank you, Cappy. Rich Eisen next. We are back with Dr. Clapper.
Legends of Hip Hop, Public Enemy, are coming to the Special Event Center at Fantasy Springs Resort Casino on Friday, November 14th. Get ready for a night of iconic tracks, unmistakable voices, and a message that still hits today with Chuck D, Flavor Flav, and the energy that helps shape generations. From Fight the Power to Bring the Noise, it's everything you remember and more. Get hyped for a night of pure old school fire and all the powerful energy that made Public Enemy legends of hip hop. That's Public Enemy live Friday, November 14th, only at Fantasy Springs. Get tickets today at FantasySpringsResort.com or call 760-342-5000.
Don't strike out if you've been injured in an accident. Hey, it's Travis, and at Normand Legal, Joseph S. Normand and his team are ready to step into the batter's box for you. They'll swing for the fences, go extra innings if they have to, and make sure the insurance companies are out at home. They'll cover all the bases and bring you home safe with the maximum compensation you deserve. Call the winning lineup now at 213-747-1234. That's 213-747-1234, or visit normandlegal.com. Normand Legal, your recovery is always a grand slam.
Math is pretty simple. Low prices plus big trade value equals huge savings for you at Ocean Subaru of Fullerton. Come in today to trade and upgrade your vehicle, or just sell it and get paid. We just crunch the numbers, and you win either way. For complete details, visit oceansubaruoc.com. The math is simple. More for your trade and less for your next ride at Ocean Subaru.
It's on here at Ocean Subaru.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Pick me up and never put me down. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Enjoy $5 happy hour weekdays after 3 p.m. with our 5-piece pork veggie dumplings and a value-sized premium beverage drink like our creamy and delicious Thai tea. Waba Grill, keeping it real every day for you.
Hey guys, it's Sedano. Los Angeles International Airport's People Mover trains begin rolling early next year as part of LAX's ongoing investments to transform and improve your travel journey. The People Mover trains will quickly move guests between their terminals and our new consolidated rental car center, metro trains and buses, economy parking, and Kiss and Fly lot. The trains will make it simple and fast to get to your LAX destination in 10 minutes or less, and trains depart every 2 minutes beginning in early 2026. Learn more at lawa.org/ESPN.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in
the home of Rams football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Monkey bars and hot takes? You'll only hear it on Mason in Ireland.
When I was a kid, we played on monkey bars. We did not wear helmets. Now kids wear helmets on monkey bars.
Who's wearing a helmet on a
monkey bar helmet?
Are there really monkey bar helmets? I've never seen a kid wear helmets on the monkey bar.
I think kids wear helmets on monkey bars.
From helmets on the playground to helmets on the field. Mason in Ireland, weekdays at noon on 710 ESPN, the ESPN LA app, and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
Hey, Laker fans, are you a professional and a parent, a dreamer and a doer? You're in England.
Gone! Home run! Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Today's guests, NFL Network.
Downstairs here at LA Live, I was in the Lazy Dog, and, you know, every TV in the place was on.
By the way, he spent 4 hours at the Lazy Dog. We'll get to that later.
Cappy.
Yeah, but you were there for lunch with Beto, and then you were there like 2 hours before I got downstairs.
I had a split shift yesterday. That's right.
The biggest show in ESPN LA history.
A little sabor?
Give me a freaking break.
Yeah, I don't think people like being called hacks.
You're the güero on the radio.
No. Giant Mexican, horn section. And
Did you have me on your show to berate me? Is that what you're doing now?
You want to lay in bed together and watch the show?
Hi, it's Troy Santiago, the Spanish voice of your Los Angeles Rams. And it's a Torta Thursday, right here on the Sedano Kap Morning Show on ESPN LA.
Hey, good morning. What's up, LA?
What's up, LA?
Yeah. What's up, LA?
Torta Thursday.
Scott Kaplan, eat a fat one, bro. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show on 710 ESPN.
The all-new ESPN LA app and on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles.
We're bigger than U.S. Steel.
Wow, that's crazy.
Right now. Well, you want to woo-woo?
Bit Boy.
You guys can do this. You know what you're working with every day. It's the Bit Boy.
It's a Torta Thursday with Sedano and Kap.
Yeah, thank you, Troy. Yeah.
9:02 and 30 seconds. Here it comes. Good morning. The Sedano and Kap Morning Show, the YouTube-only hour, and on the ESPN LA app, the Sedano and Kap tile, and the Listen Live tile. By the way, if this is your first time sticking with us, Rich Eisen begins at 9 a.m. each weekday terrestrially the Rich Eisen Show tile, and us on the Sedano and Kap Morning Show tile. If you're listening earlier on the app, just stay all the way through. You don't have to switch anything. And, of course, we're on YouTube at ESPN Los Angeles. We get a little bit looser this hour.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're not protected by the Federal Communications Commission. We are protected by just being good human beings and being in a partnership with the Walt Disney Company. So we can't say anything. But as you saw yesterday, our friend Abner Gatt, he used the S word.
Yes, Abner cursed
He wasn't
on the air.
afraid to.
Yeah, no,
He said, I'm doing it, man.
Yeah, he's his own man. He's his own boss.
By the way, speaking of a man who's his own boss, when you become a surgeon at this man's level, the chief of orthopedic surgery at Cedars-Sinai, the one and only Dr. Robert Clapper, joins us for our weekly visit. You can hear the Weekend Warrior Show Saturday mornings at 7 a.m., presented by Cedars-Sinai, right here on ESPN Los Angeles. He's been with us for years. He is the legend. Dr. Robert Clapper joins us now. Good morning, Dr. Clapper.
Oh, now my head is so big I can't put the headphones on.
How are you?
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
Dr. Clapper, now, before we go into some injuries here, and there's a lot that we want to talk about, and a lot of them are very locally relevant, I do hear that you have been working the hallways at ESPN LA, and you have been spreading your pizza wisdom on a lot of our younger kids that work here. Now, Doc, I think of myself as being a pizza connoisseur. And anytime you go into a pizza place for the first time, the standard is a slice of cheese pie. After a slice of cheese, you can make moves in different ways, but you got to start with a slice of cheese. So, Doc, what have you been telling all these young kids about your pizza experience?
So here's the thing, Cappy. The other day we were having a big meeting welcoming our new fall intern class.
Right.
And Dr. Clapper was coming by to visit me and record some stuff. And I said, Dr. Clapper, you got to say hi to the interns. Because here's the thing about Dr. Clapper. Just his energy is infectious. But Dr. Clapper loves to talk about food on the Weekend Warrior Show.
Right.
And he's a doctor, so he understands good food, quality food. He's also a New Yorker, so he understands quality products, especially pizza. So, Dr. Clapper, tell your story of what you told the interns about the best pizza in L.A. and how you know this.
I can tell you as a doctor, when you're eating an amazing slice of margarita pizza, you don't need any toppings. I agree with you, Scott Kaplan. I'm a doctor when I tell you this. You take a bite, it doesn't go in your stomach. It goes from your mouth right to your brain. That's how powerful it is. But pizza, here's a Clapper vision, which is what I told those beautiful interns starting out in life. What a pleasure to be able to help train them. I said, the Clapper vision for pizza is the NFL. It's football. You got three ingredients, the offense, the defense, and special teams. You got the dough, the sauce, the cheese. But what also makes a difference is the oven. That's where home field advantage comes in. When the Rams play at SoFi, we got an advantage, right? So the oven makes a difference. Three ingredients in the right oven, three ingredients on the football team in the right stadium. And the best place, the best slice, my opinion, is from New York. It's on Sunset, and it's called Joe's Pizza.
Just Joe's Pie, huh?
And I've had Joe's.
And what I love about it is it's exactly like New York. It's dirty, filthy up there, but you don't have to look for a parking space. You can pull right in, and the best way to eat pizza is standing up. You don't want to sit down. Standing up and having a Coke. That place, Joe's Pizza on Sunset, allows you to do that, and it makes me feel so happy like I'm back home.
All right, but Doc, just a point of information here. Does Joe's have a nice size slice, the kind of slice that you can fold, or is it the sort of slice that's kind of like crispy where you got to hold it up like you're eating a cracker?
It's Saturday Night Fever, walking down that street. Only I've done the two slices, one on top of the other. I don't like it, but you make that fold. And the greatest thing in life, the last thing I want to do before I die is take that first bite from the tip of that piece of pizza is the greatest moment in your life.
Is there a nice little grease to it? I mean, is it a little liquidy, greasy?
No, it's just perfect. It's got the crispiness of the crust, and when you do it right, there's a chemistry experiment where the tomato sauce blends with the cheese, and it all comes together on that cracker-like, crusty, dough. It's remarkable.
Doc, I don't know if this is like a lot of people, for example, they don't like to cut a burger in half. They think that's not the way to eat a burger. You have to pick up the full burger and eat it in its entirety. You can't cut it in half. I'm a cut the burger in half guy. When I go to my local pizza place and I order slices, I ask them to double cut the slice because I like to eat road pie. So when you are driving down the road and you've got the slice of pie cut in half, it feels like you're eating more, but you're eating the same, but you get to hold it with one hand. So what do you think about the double cut technique?
I think it's a good idea, but, in the end, it's the same damn volume. But it's like getting a different size plate. Eating off a monkey dish, which is what a coffee cup is in. You're still having dinner, but now you have 5 plates instead of one big plate. But whatever you got to do to psychologically feel good, go ahead. But it's still the same slice of pizza.
You hear that, Chris? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's what Dr. Klapper said. He said, go ahead.
By the way, Doc, you had me on, what's a monkey plate?
A monkey dish. Well, when you work in the Catskill Mountains like I did to pay for college and medical school, I worked as a busboy, and the monkey dish is that little saucer that the cup of coffee sits in. But you got to get good when you work up there to be able to hold multiple cups of coffee on their monkey dishes in one hand, because you got to be able to pour the coffee with the other hand. So it's a skill set, but it's called a monkey dish.
Doc, we've never had this conversation, you and I, not on air, not off air. But I'm going to ask you, because this is going to be between you and me. Everybody who's listening, you guys may all be lost right now. Where did you work in the Catskills?
I worked at the Homowac. I worked at Gilbert's. I worked at Kutcher's, where there's a great picture. And have the guys bring this picture up.
I'll finish your sentence. Wilt Chamberlain scoring 100 points?
No. Better than that. Wilt Chamberlain. This is back in the day when you didn't make any money as a pro basketball player.
Yeah.
Wilt Chamberlain actually had to work as a bellhop, which I've done, at Kutcher's. But guess what? There's a snapshot on YouTube, they got to find it, of Wilt Chamberlain picking the guy's luggage up and putting it through the second floor window of his hotel room without having to go up the stairs. He literally is putting the luggage in through the window. See if they can find that.
Doc, I'm telling you.
Wilt Chamberlain working at Kutcher's.
Doc, we've never had this conversation. I grew up in Monticello, New York. That's where I was as a young kid. My parents are from the Catskills. I grew up going to the Browns Hotel because my grandfather was an electrician there. Yes, and this is why everybody laughs at me, like when I like to go through the back door of a place. My grandfather was an electrician. So he just had this feeling like I work for the hotel. I'm not a guest. But let me tell you, when I was a kid, he'd put on his patent white leather shoes. He'd put on a nice pair of pants. We'd go to the Browns Hotel to see a show, and we'd walk in through the kitchen. We'd say hi to all the chefs. We'd try a little bit of the soup. I mean, we walked in like it was Goodfellas because I grew up in and for anybody that's ever seen the movie Dirty Dancing, because I know I'm losing a lot of people here, that's where this whole movie was about. But, Doc, my parents grew up in Monticello and in Fallsburg. I grew up around the Browns Hotel, the Concord Hotel, Kutcher's Sports Academy. We're watching the video right now of Wilt handing the luggage up to the second floor. That's my roots, Doc, is the Catskill Mountains.
So I'll tell you, I lied about my age because I needed the money. My parents didn't have any money, and I knew I wanted to go to college and medical school. So there I am. I'm probably 15 years old. I'm illegally working up there, and it was a singles weekend. This was at the Homowac. So I got 36 Jewish people who all want to eat everything at once, so you can imagine, and you're working for tips. But it was a singles weekend. I'm 15 years old, and finally, you have your break when the meal is over. So I'm waiting. There's one lady, she wouldn't finish eating. Finally, she gets up. This is the singles weekend, and she finally leaves. So now I'm going to have my break. And as she leaves, she throws her key, which was wrapped around a $20 bill. She throws it on the table. And I'm like looking at this key with a $20 bill. You know what I did at 15 years old? I picked it up. I go, "Hey, lady, you forgot your key." That's how naive I was.
So you didn't go to the room?
I did not.
Oh, man, I was waiting for a good story.
Now I'm blushing because Lindsay heard this. I
thought the story was going elsewhere, But yeah.
Well, Doc, I'll tell you what, man.
Oh my God, Lindsay, I can tell you stories, but no, I did not follow into the room, which clearly is what her intention was. But that's how naive I was.
Yeah. Hey, Doc, we'll do this more off air, but it's so rare for me to find anybody who knows the Catskill Mountains. You have no idea how exciting it is, and we'll have more of this conversation off air later on. Dr. Clapper is here. Dr. Clapper is going to analyze some injuries for us right now. We've gone from pizza talk to old school Borscht Belt talk, and now we'll pull in to a little bit of injury talk. Doc, when we think about the Rams, first things first, this is not an injury, but I want to get your opinion. I think what they've done this week is so brilliant. They flew to Baltimore. They played in Baltimore. They stayed in Baltimore. They practiced at Camden Yards, and they're still not in London. The Rams are leaving Baltimore tomorrow to fly to London, which means there aren't public appearances. There isn't sightseeing. There's no concern of guys staying out through the night. Oh, it's my first time in London. They're literally pulling in business trips. So in terms of timing and body clock and everything, the Rams are making this like L.A. to New York. They're going Baltimore to London. What do you think about the Rams' game plan and what it does for their body to be in and out so quickly?
It's awesome, but I said this earlier in the week. Stuart Craven was sitting in for John Ireland, and he said to me one of the smartest things about this whole London trip that I didn't appreciate. Yes, getting on a plane, the altitude causes more swelling. So if you got even a mild injury, you're going to feel it just with a long plane ride and with more swelling, which creates more pain from the higher altitude. But what Stuart Craven said is the field in London, they play on these giant soccer pitches, and they're wet, and they're not really taken care of meticulously like a NFL football field. But the wetness, the more slipperiness, will aggravate a mild injury. And you know what? It's brilliant for him to say that. So it's great that they're staying in Baltimore for all the reasons you mentioned, and certainly minimizing the trip in the air is a smart thing. But I still do not want to see Puka Nacua playing this Sunday.
Yeah, I didn't want to see Puka Nacua come back into the game last week in the second half. So in terms of Puka and this ankle sprain, high ankle sprain, I've watched the play probably 20 times, and honestly, I can't figure out how he got hurt because it looked to me like the front part of his cleat got caught in the grass while his other leg was being hit by the defender. I still can't exactly see where the injury comes, but you tell us, what should we expect in terms of recovery? Because after the Rams play in London against Jacksonville, at least now they've got the bye. So there should be an ample amount of time to get Puka right. Do you think?
Yes. No, I'm adamant about that. And, he should really not play in London. They get a bye week. Whatever happened to his ankle, the best news is the MRI shows really no significant structural damage. And what also I love is there's no bone bruise because that also keeps you out. So is it a sprain to the peroneal tendon? It doesn't necessarily have to be a sprain to the ligament, but that will go on to heal. That'll be plenty of time for him to come back without any residual. But please, we don't need to aggravate. And when he came back to play on that injured ankle, he was just a decoy. I don't think he had any targeted throws to him. So he really needs to be protected from himself because you know what kind of a player he is. And, he's carrying the whole team, it seems like. He needs to rest, be healthy for the last half of the season.
Dr. Clapper, I've got a question because earlier in the week we had a little dispute here with Cappy, who was calling, he was not happy about the fact that LeBron's not playing in the preseason because he's got sciatica. And then he saw that he was golfing. He was tweeting and posting pictures about golfing. And so Cap was like, I don't see how you can golf, but you can't play basketball when you have sciatica. And we just did like a quick Google search, and the Google search said, yes, you can play golf with sciatica, but no, you should not play professional basketball. Can you explain this for us?
Well, I might disagree with all that, and here's why. You could take all the golf lessons you want. You will never have a swing as smooth as Fred Couples. You're never going to have a swing as smooth as the Big Easy, Ernie Els. And you're never going to have a swing like Davis Love, no matter how many lessons you take. And yet, those three players I just mentioned, Fred Couples, Davis Love, and Ernie Els, all missed time from the PGA Tour because of back problems. It's innately a problem when you play golf for your back. It just is. It's not like if you had a smoother swing, it would go away. The high torque that's involved. Now, clearly, you do a lot more flying through the air when you play basketball. I get it. But if you ask me, is it okay to play golf if your back has a problem, the answer is no. No matter how many videos you show me, it's not a good idea.
I tried to school everybody about this, Dr. Clapper, but, there's all the LeBron apologists around here that, they don't want to hear about it. But it's like the dumbest thing ever.
Hear you. I hear you.
So you don't think you should be playing golf?
Correct.
Interesting. Happy, I guess you were right.
Well, I knew that.
From one Catskill guy to another.
Right.
I agree.
Come on. Yeah. But here's the thing. This sciatica that LeBron is experiencing.
Yes.
I understand what JJ Redick is saying, which is he's on his own timeline. In my experience, Doc, sciatic pain can eventually go away through, a variety of techniques, not surgical necessarily, whether it's through stretching, physical therapy, even chiropractic work. This is my own experience talking here, but I also know that it can linger and it can be very painful. And when you're jumping up and down and you're compressing your spine, this thing could last a while when you're 40 plus and you're in your 23rd season of the NBA. What is your prognosis for LeBron's back and sciatic pain and his health going forward?
So you have 4 wonderful children, Scott Kaplan, and we love hearing about them. If you took one of those beautiful daughters of yours and pinched the skin on the back of her hand, it would, and you let go, snap. It goes right back into place. Because when you're young, there's a lot of moisture in between the cells. Aging is the drying out process. We have a fancy word called desiccation, and all it means is we dry out. What do I mean you dry out? The young person, your daughter, that skin snaps back. Now, go ahead and pinch the skin on the back of your hand, and we can wait for a half an hour for your skin to flatten. That is what's happening. So when a young player has a sciatica issue, it is so gelatinous and rich in fluid. The disc is just so robust and moist, okay? But when you get older, 40, 45, 50, the disc starts to change, just like the skin on the back of your hand. And what ends up being more of a troublemaker in the older person is not the disc itself, but the bone spurs, the osteophytes, the bony changes that now press on the nerve. The nerve doesn't care what's irritating it, whether it's a disc or a bone spur. It just knows to be irritated. And to answer your question, why can you still play and get away with it? Because, and here's a Clapper vision for you. If I all of a sudden poke you in the eye right now, it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
But also your eye gets red and it gets swollen, which actually makes more pressure because it's more fluid from the inflammation. If I give you an eye drop to lower that inflammation, your eye doesn't hurt as much because there's less swelling from the inflammation. And the body can take down that inflammation with rest, and sometimes we will cheat and put medication right where that bulge is on the nerve. The disc or the spur can still be there, but it's less pressure because you take down the inflammation, and then you don't have as much pain or no pain at all.
All right, Dr. Clapper here on Sedano and Cap. And, Doc, one more here for you. Since you were talking golf earlier and you were comparing LeBron to, Freddie Couples and Davis Love and Ernie Els, you hear about Tiger now, lumbar disc replacement. I don't know that I've ever heard of that before, lumbar disc replacement. What's that all about?
Yeah, so I want to give you guys a Clapper vision. By the way, this is Tiger Woods' 7th surgery on his spine.
Oh.
Forget about the other surgeries on his knee, his ACL, and all the rest of it. Just on his back alone, his lower back, his 7th surgery. And he had a fusion way back in 2017, And lo and behold, because he's Tiger Woods, wins the Masters 2 years later in 2019. But he just had a disc replacement, not a disc fusion at L4-5, which is a wonderful operation because unlike the fusion, which basically freezes two bones and makes them into one, here you're preserving the movement of the disc. But what is a disc replacement? So let's do a clap revision. And because it's YouTube, I asked Lindsay to get you guys some white bread, some peanut butter, and some jelly. All right?
All right, we got it. We got the white bread, we got the peanut butter, and the jelly.
So I want you to now picture in your mind and in front of you that the bone, the vertebral body in your lower back that's between your rib cage and your pelvis, and you can feel your lower back if you want, feel the back right now, that the bone is the slice of white bread.
Okay.
All right? And they're stacked one on top of each other. Now what I want you to do is make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to take the knife and spread the peanut butter on one side of one slice of the white bread and take the other slice of white bread and do the peanut butter again there.
Oh, again? Peanut
Okay,
butter
so,
again?
so Bergie is holding a plate.
All right, here.
Bergie's holding a plate. He's got peanut butter on one slice. He's putting peanut butter on the second. Lindsay is doing the same.
Peanut butter
She's
on the
got
second
peanut butter.
slice.
She
Got
is
it.
spreading it
Got it.
lugubriously all over that piece of white
Lugubriously,
bread.
it's a good word,
Oh,
Kathy.
yes, indeed she is.
Oh, yeah.
She is.
And went with a smooth peanut butter, not the chunky peanut
Yes,
butter.
very nice. What brand did Lindsay get?
It
I'm
was
curious.
Jif.
Jif, okay.
Oh,
rather
Jif.
than Skippy. Okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
I was always a Skippy guy myself. guys.
Yeah, that's not surprising.
Yeah, Jif is the only kind.
The disc replacement is a peanut butter-like sticky surface on a titanium flat piece of white bread. Instead of being white, it's a titanium piece of white bread with a sticky surface, the peanut butter, that you now impale into the bottom of the vertebral body, the bone in your back. The bone grows into that surface, just like the stickiness of the peanut butter. And then we have a second material, which is duplicating the disc, which is plastic, high-density polyethylene. So what I really want you to do now is, instead of making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which one slice has peanut butter and the other slice you put the jelly, no. I want peanut butter on each, and now jelly in between. That is a disc replacement. So now look at how the peanut butter can glide nicely, the two slides, because there's jelly in between.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the jelly just
two
slide
peanut
around.
butter touching each other, they ain't moving.
That's nice jelly right there, Linz. That's nice jelly you
look
got
at
there, girl. Okay, so now she's got peanut butter on one slice, peanut butter on the second slice. Bergman has the same, and they're now putting jelly in between.
And it's all sliding.
So do you want jelly on both
Yeah, because
pieces?
now it can slide. Peanut butter jelly time.
Peanut butter jelly
You
time.
don't really need it on both because the jelly, is
It'll
there
slide.
to slide between the two slices.
Okay,
See
so
how it
that
slides, right?
Doc,
Like
am I now
this.
putting it on top of each other together?
Yeah, and it slides.
Yes, you're putting it so the jelly's between the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got
All
it.
right.
It's there.
All right.
And that's what a disc replacement is. So we have a new titanium plate to slice underneath the bottom of the one vertebral body, L4, and we have the other titanium slice on the top of L5. And the jelly is a plastic insert that now allows that slippery, slidey movement like the jelly between the two peanut butters.
When
Don't
do I
eat
eat it?
Don't
No,
eat
no,
it. That's
Suzanne, when do I eat
don't
it?
eat it.
I started eating my
That's
bones.
That's for bradle body. What is it called, Doc?
Vertebral body.
Yes, that.
So do I get to? So I don't eat the vertebral
Does he eat
body.
the vertebral body?
Well, now that I did the clap revision, go ahead.
Go ahead and eat the vertebral body.
That's
not even
some good peanut butter and jelly.
That's
Dr.
nice,
Robert Clapper, the Weekend Warrior Show, presented by Cedar Sinai, Saturday mornings at 7 a.m. Doc, you're a legend, my friend. Thank you so much.
We love you,
God
Doc.
bless you, Chris Morales. Thanks for taking good care of
Thanks,
all
Doc.
of us. Appreciate you.
Good
Take
sandwich.
care, Doc.
Talk to you
Thank
guys
you.
later. Next
Bye.
Oh,
week.
yeah. Doc, I'll call you about Monticello, babe.
What are you going to ask him for?
Depends.
Oh,
4 nice days.
And I don't mean depends undergarments.
I was going to say.
No, I mean it depends. It depends on what I need. Maybe I need vertebral body surgery. Maybe that's what I'll ask him for.
I'll tell you this. So when I got out of the hospital, my mom made sure that my house her and my uncle made sure I had all the non-sodium stuff because we were in such fear of sodium at the time. And she bought this no-salt peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it was very runny because it didn't have the sodium in it, but I enjoyed it so much because it just felt like normal. And the first thing I did when we got the A-OK, that my heart had recovered and I didn't have to be as cautious with sodium, was I bought a real can or a real jar of Jiffy peanut butter, and I made a real peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And it was amazing.
Glorious.
And now just smelling that peanut butter in the room, because I'm trying to fast until like 1 p.m. today, but it's just that smell brings me back to April when I was eating no sodium runny peanut butter that was like, again, it was no salt. It was for people with sodium issues. And it's a great smell to smell that peanut butter.
Linz, what jelly did you get? Because I don't know what that brand is, but I always like that bottle. And every time I'm in the grocery store and I need jelly, I just like the bottle. So I get that particular brand. But I do have a neighbor. This is a little weird. I have this neighbor who lives down the road from me, and she's got like her own little mini farm in her backyard. And she makes her own stuff. And then she puts it in front of her house, and she gives you a QR code to buy it on Venmo. So it's just out there. And we just stopped by her house, I'm telling you, like 2 days ago. She's a block away. And we bought her homemade jelly. Like one is like an orange marmalade. And what's that one, Bergie?
This is the jelly you're talking about. It's the strawberry preserves. It's Bon Maman.
I don't know, man, but I see that bottle.
Gabby just goes, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
By the way, in the YouTube chat, people, saying I'm a buzzkill because I went serious. God forbid I go serious once in a while. And people asking why Bergman didn't smell his own sandwich or Lindsay's sandwich.
Oh, good question.
How did you not smell both your sandwiches?
It's a
Told him it's against protocol,
And Lindsay, I loved your sandwich cam. I like the way you had the camera facing down so we could see your sandwich construction, which I thought was a very good angle.
Yeah, YouTube.
It's the opposite of nostril cam, by the way.
Exactly.
Yeah, it really is. Nice work. Very nice work. Dr. Clapper, very informative today. Pizza, Catskill Mountains, which was only me and him, and then all these injuries and peanut butter and jelly. That's a damn good Clapper segment is what that is. At least the way I see it.
I agree.
Oh, was that that was the moment for me
that
to
was
transition?
my jumping off point.
Oh, okay.
That was my jumping off point.
It is the Sedano Kap Morning Show, the YouTube-only hour, and on the ESPN LA app. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, fun and frivolity. We also got to play this audio that Sedano got on the court with Mike Trudell and our station owner, Sam Pines, last night in Vegas.
Do we have the video to go with it?
I don't know, but we'll find out. 2-minute timeout, and we're back. The YouTube-only hour here, the Sedano and Kap Morning Show on a Torta Thursday, right here on ESPN LA.
Torta Thursday.
Afternoons with DeMarco and Travis. Weekdays 3 to 6 on ESPN LA.
Somebody just said something on the YouTube chat.
Who's somebody?
Cody.
JM in the YouTube chat said B-Far has that Doc Rivers fade. That Doc Rivers fade.
Your home for LA sports and barbershop level honesty.
Oh my God!
You have the Doc Rivers fade.
I have a Doc Rivers fade.
So to complete the look, here's what I need you to do to complete the look.
Pay my son $23 million.
Well, sure, if you want to. I need you to get like a pretty decent sweat going. Doc always looks like he's super sweated up.
Let me get some water.
Yeah, Doc always looks shiny.
Blow a 3-1 lead.
Yeah.
Well, now I got a Doc Rivers fade. Oh my God.
DeMarco and Travis, weekday afternoons starting at 3 on 710 ESPN, the all-new ESPN LA app, and live on YouTube.
Hey guys, Cappy here. When disaster strikes, you need an ally who truly understands your needs. Avner Gatt is here to help you navigate the complexities of insurance claims. Are you feeling abandoned because your home is unlivable and your insurance company isn't cooperating? Or perhaps you're being pressured to use a contractor with poor reviews. You've been loyal to your insurance company for over 20 years, yet now they treat you like an outsider. Avner Gatt knows how to turn the tables. We protect homeowners from the games and fine print that insurance companies are known for, and we cover all of Southern California, ensuring your voice is heard and your home is restored. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner and his family personally take your calls with 5-star ratings from Yelp, Google, and the Better Business Bureau. Don't let your insurance company dictate your future. Avner Gatt is here to help. Visit AvnerGatt.com or call 818-917-5256. Avner Gatt, Your claim, our game.
You're hanging out with the Sedano and Kap Morning Show.
Okay, you could be the hardest core Dodger fan on the planet. You could be the hardest core.
Hardest core.
Hardest core.
More Sedano and Kap.
You could be the hardest
Core of the hardest.
Of all cores, you could be the hardest one.
Right now.
Right before I turned to leave, she said, "You don't know what you've been to me."
Sedano and Kap Morning Show, 9:33 on a Torta Thursday. On this day in 2002, the number one hit, Nelly, featuring Kelly Rowland, Dilemma, Cappy. This was another song of the year in 2002. You couldn't turn on the radio without hearing this.
I'm having a dilemma this morning myself, as a matter of fact.
Why, you didn't scrape yet?
No, I've scraped. I've scraped early. But did I understand that Alex, who used to be the security man downstairs, who now works for AEG, he brought in tortas?
Yeah.
Did you guys eat them?
I did. I'm fast until 1 p.m. So.
I like that you're fasting, Chris. That's very good.
And by the way, this weekend,
I'm eating everything else.
This weekend, I can't drink coffee Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. No caffeine at all. Because I got a CT angiogram scan on Monday after the show. Okay. So they want that heart rate really low so they can see the heart. And it's just a checkup to make sure there's no blockage, which we're probably very sure that we're 99% sure there's no blockage. But that's going to be tough.
You going to take a torta and put it away for the 1 o'clock hour?
No, I got lunch till 1 o'clock.
So you're torta-less today on Torta Thursday.
I am torta-less.
So, but look at Bergie. Bergie, he's not afraid to go in on that torta.
But it's
he's never been actually, he's not a big torta guy.
No, I'm not a big torta guy.
He's not a big torta guy.
Make sure like taquito.
Yeah.
Make sure you put the chile in the torta, though.
He does like a nice taquito.
I do like taquito.
Like
better
to
than a
snap
torta.
it right in half.
This freaking guy. This freaking guy over here.
It's a big torta.
That is a nice looking torta. I don't know what's on that thing. It looks like jamon.
Yeah. Does someone want to split it with me? This is too big of a torta.
Just open it up and take a bite of it. Let's take a look.
Let me tell you something. Jorge's always down to split with you on the torta.
One, I can eat. I can
You
go
want
for
to eat another one? All right. Let me get a knife in a little bit. We can split the torta.
Let me get a chile, though, so I can put it in the torta.
You guys need some of that salsita we had yesterday. You need some of that salsita.
More salsita. You find it at Vaughn's, Pavilions, and Albertsons.
What a great story that was yesterday with Jerry. She was awesome.
Yeah, today is also National Sports Day, which I think is every day around here.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and
kind of.
Yeah, you never know. And it's
YouTube hour.
Not when Sedano's not here. Yeah.
Right.
Well, Dad's gone, so
right.
It's also Department Store Day. Now, when was the last time you were in like a good old-fashioned department store?
It's been a long-ass time since I've walked into a Nordstrom's. Do they still have? I don't even know what the department stores are anymore.
Macy's still around.
Macy's is where I go to get like perfume.
J.C. Penney is still surviving.
Wait,
really?
no, wait. There's still a J.C. Penney?
Yeah,
wow.
There's a J.C. There's
Like
one
pictures.
in the Whitwood Center.
Really?
I never shopped at J.C. Penney because we always went to Kaufman's or Macy's. Kaufman's like
Kaufman's.
got
Yeah, I know Kaufman's.
Kaufman's.
What about Dillard's? Anybody know
Dillard's too? Yep.
I went to a Dillard's the last time. There's one in Lake Havasu. Back when I used to run those streets in the mid-2010s. I was at a Dillard's there.
Saks is a department store, right?
I think Saks is a lot of Saks are gone now. I don't
Really?
know if there's still one at
Saks
South
Fifth
Coast.
Avenue?
Yeah.
All the
There's
ones
like
at Fig and
the off
7th
Fifth.
like closed, huh?
The Macy's at Fig and 7th, which was historic, really, and one that I went to many times over the years, that's gone now. So, yeah, not a lot of department stores left.
You guys know, do you guys remember that traveling show they used to have? It was called Bodies, and it was like all these human bodies.
What?
Yes, they had that in Vegas when I was there like a year and a half ago, and I went and saw it. You're talking about like the exhibit, right?
Right. It's
so freaking weird. Probably the weirdest thing I've ever like experienced, and that's saying a lot for Vegas.
Yeah, so it's called Bodies, and what they do is, and they were all Chinese people, and they took all their dead bodies and they like pulled off their skin and stuff,
Muscles and stuff, yeah.
Right, and you could see like the inside of a human body, right? So there was this mall that we used to go to, and there was a Nordstrom's in the mall, and I don't really know why,
I
but
don't
the
know where this is
Nordstrom's
going, but it doesn't sound great.
Well, the Nordstrom's like was no longer in the mall. So Bodies, the exhibit, took over the Nordstrom's
that's
for
weird.
however many months it was, right?
That's weird.
So me and my friends pull up, and my buddy's wife goes, "Where are we going?" And we go, "We're going to the Bodies exhibit." And she goes, "Well, where?" And we point to the store where it used to be Nordstrom's, and now it says Bodies on the side. And she goes, "Wait, I thought that was a new department store called Bodie's. And I was like, no, you did not. You did not think that Nordstrom's moved out so that some new department store called Bodie's could move in. No, that's where we're going, girl. We're going to the Bodies exhibit.
That's very weird, too, that they would put that into like an old department store in a mall.
So speaking of which, and Cappy knows this because he takes me to the train station or picks me up from it for years now. Arctic, which is in Anaheim, right off the 57 freeway, now part of OC Vibe, right in front of Honda Center. That bubble that you see off the freeway that's all lit up cost millions and millions of dollars. And a lot of people think that the trains are inside there. It's not. The trains are in the back. So I never go into the actual Arctic Center unless I need to use the bathroom or anything. But it's all this real estate that is just there, and it looks cool from afar, but there's nothing in there. They tried to have restaurants and stuff, and that really never took. And then once the pandemic came, that knocked everybody out. Well, now there's a Tony Robbins convention going on there the last 2 weeks, which is making parking insane. But just imagine that, because they got to use the real estate for something, and it's a decent center to do something like that, like a workshop. But it's creating all kinds of traffic snafus because they got this Tony Robbins convention, and I'm trying to pull in or leave from the train, sucker.
So you're saying they should use it for bodies or boaties?
Well, here's the point. They built it, the city of Anaheim. It cost like $50 million. There's no use for it at all. You might as well use it for something, right? And it's not. And that Tony Robbins convention or whatever it is, workshop, isn't big enough to be at the Honda Center or Angel Stadium or the Anaheim Convention Center. So they're using this thing and fit like 1,000 people in there, but they're putting it to use, which I don't need because it's stuffing up traffic.
Well, or maybe you do need it. Maybe you should go see Tony Robbins.
With his big teeth?
Well,
I
his
kind
big
of
teeth, his
am
big
curious.
hands.
Like, would you go see Tony Robbins?
I would if it was free and easy.
I would also. I've never seen him, but I can tell you this. I used to watch his infomercials way back in the day, and he would tell these stories. He's like, hey, listen, so I was flat broke, bro, and I was doing dishes in my apartment when I could find any food, and I would do the dishes in my bathtub because I didn't even have a sink. I was like that kind of broke. And then he would go like this. But now I live in this massive castle in Del Mar, California. And he would show you that he lived in this huge castle. And he would tell you, you got to change your mindset. And I can remember somebody gave me, this is probably 1999, somebody gave me the full set of Tony Robbins audio cassettes. And I sat there and listened to him over and over and over again. And he was fascinating. He's an amazing guy. And to think all these years later now, 30 years later, from infomercials to, in-person events, he's still just crushing it. Anthony Robbins. So I would be interested to go. I'd be curious. Has anybody ever been to one of those kinds of things?
I would go. No, I would totally go. My uncle gave me a book. I was in high school, I think, and I was like, what the hell is this? I didn't find it. I tossed it wherever. Found it 10 years later and was like, oh, yeah, you know what? I should read this. And then I did, and I was like, that is, to your point, very interesting. I'd totally go see him.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Hey, Bergie, speaking of going to see things, this afternoon, the Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
Here we go. Dodgers.
Here we go.
Game 3. Thank you. Let me just ask a quick question here. And I don't necessarily, I guess now that the American League Championship Series is in Seattle and both of these series are on West Coast time, it makes, somebody's got to play the early game, somebody's got to play the late game.
Right.
So the Dodgers and the Brewers, I'm going to say, get stuck today playing the early game. And I say it that way because everybody understands how hard it is to get to Dodger Stadium for a 6:30 or 7 o'clock game.
Right.
But to get to Dodger Stadium for a playoff game that starts at 3:08, you got to be this is you got to take the day off from work, essentially.
Yeah, so that's annoying. So now the national narrative, when they see that the stadium will probably be pretty empty at the beginning because everybody's trying to get in, and people will probably also not many people will go, especially with the 2-0 lead. That the national narrative, LA fans don't go to support their team. It's very hard to get into that stadium, especially at 3 o'clock.
Well, but that is what people want to do. There will be people literally from all over the country that will take still photographs of the right field line, and they'll look up at the upper deck, and they'll go, hey, there's nobody there. That's typical LA sports fans. They don't show up to support their team. And I would just say to every person who makes that comment, whether you're in San Diego or you're in Milwaukee or you're in Miami, it doesn't matter where you are in the country, bro, you do not get it. You do not understand what it takes to get to a Dodger game that starts at 7 o'clock, let alone a Dodger game that starts at 3 o'clock. By the way, when you're up 2-0 and you're the World Series champs and you've won the division 12 of the last 13 years, people are not really I mean, they're just not into this level. They're into the World Series level. And the time of day and working and traffic, it is a pain in the tuchus to get to this game.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stadiums, not all of them, obviously, but a lot of stadiums that you can kind of just like take public transportation right to the front of it or walk to it. Like in San Francisco, you can take the BART pretty much right there and just walk down a hill. Like it's very easy to get to a lot of these places. In LA, you have to drive. And if you want to then take the Uber, you are taking the Uber that is going to take even longer to get into that space. So it's just I just hate the national narrative of it because it's just too tough.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of it is also jealousy, and I do understand that because I see a lot of the Padre fans that are taking pleasure in, ooh, look, the Dodger fans didn't show up. I'm like, you guys are honestly, you're not even close on this one. You don't understand what it is to get to this ballpark, and especially at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But forget about the traffic and forget about the crowd and forget about what it looks like on TV. Berg, I honestly think today that Ohtani has been in such a slump like we've never seen before out of him. And I don't mean just in a Dodger uniform. I don't recall, because of course I wasn't paying attention, to Ohtani in Anaheim. I don't know that he's ever been this ice cold. And it's not just the pure statistics of 2 for his last 25. It's like his last strikeout. Now, there were 3 strikeouts in Game 2. But the last one in particular was just to see a guy who swings and hits like he does, flailing away at a ball that's off the plate and outright. It's outside. The ball is low. His helmet's falling off. He's off balance. I mean, he just looks all out of sorts. So when I read this story now, that he's taking batting practice in Dodger Stadium yesterday.
For the first time ever as a Dodger.
Which he doesn't do ever, right? He knows that Dave Roberts has said publicly, we will not win the World Series if he doesn't start hitting. Even Teoscar Hernandez the other night, I don't know if you noticed this or not, Berg, but after the game he was being interviewed by the TBS crew, and he said something in his the way he speaks English. He was like, hey, the guys in front of me aren't playing well. And I say it like that because it sounded kind of rude to his teammates, but it wasn't intended that way. It was just, this is his level of English.
To step up.
He's like, the guys in front of me aren't playing anywhere near as well as they're capable, you know? And he's talking about Ohtani. And it's true. I mean, it's there for everybody to see. So I am thinking that tonight at home in a day game under the sunshine, I think Ohtani breaks out tonight.
I would love to see it. He probably will because he's going to do it at some point. I mean, he's had stretches of 10 games where he is not hitting well. That happens in regular season. If that happens in March, April, and June, July, whatever it is, you're like, it's just Ohtani, he'll get out of it. It's just because it's the postseason in such a tight space that you don't have much time to get out of it that we're kind of worried about it. I'm not worried about Ohtani. He's going to figure it out. He'll hit some massive home run, and you'll be like, oh, there he is, and everything will be just fine.
Massive dongs.
By
the way, No Win in the YouTube chat says, who else is going to the game today? Hey. Mongrel Meetup, right field bar. I like that, though. Mongrel Meetup. That's a good bit. We should do that. Mongrel Meetup.
If you guys could possibly do a Mongrel Meetup today, let me make a suggestion.
Take a picture.
Let me make a suggestion. Today is Torta Thursday on Sedano and Cap, right?
Yes.
Now,
hold on,
in Dodger Stadium, in right field,
Thursday with Sedano.
in right
Sedano,
field today,
not Cap.
right? Today in right field, there is a brand new Torta Milanesa that is being served in the right field plaza at the Hornitos Cantina. Wanted to say that as white as I could.
It was pretty white.
It was pretty white, huh?
Oh, somebody says the mongrel mash. I like that, too.
That's also good.
Chris Navarro, nicely done.
It's just like the time that Mike Tyson sang the Monster Mash. He sounded like he was saying that.
That's right. He did say that.
I like the MMU better. Mongrel Meetup.
Mongrel Meetup's good. Should we tell everybody? Okay, listen, guys. The game's at 3:08, okay? Let's say that at... What time do you think the 7th inning stretch is, Bergie? Let's see, 3:08.
Probably somewhere between. Let's go with 4:45.
All right, let's do this. Let's make a plan. 7th inning stretch. All mongrels who are at Dodger Stadium, please meet at the Hornitos Cantina. And that's the reserve level section 17. I hope I'm getting this right. It's the right field plaza, rather. The right field plaza. So they're serving tortas.
Plaza.
In the right field plaza, the Hornitos Cantina.
In the plaza.
All mongrels who are going to the Dodger game, 7th inning stretch, meet there, and let's get a mongrel meetup photo for the gram.
Buy the tortas and send us the tortas.
And then if you find good tortas, do a mongrel mash.
Yeah.
Right.
Meanwhile, let me tell you this. Rams are getting ready to head to London to take on the Jags. Get set for kickoff tonight with Rams All Access at 6 p.m. Not at 6 p.m. After the Blue Jays-Mariners game. We'll bring that to you on ESPN LA. Hosted by the voice of the Rams, JB Long, and Rams Super Bowl champion DeMarco Farr. And you can listen on demand tonight on the all-new ESPN LA app. Rams All Access, presented by Pechanga Resort Casino. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, the official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. 9:48. We're wrapping this thing up, but we got to play this audio.
Well, can we do it for the real deal, the dealer's choice? Because that's
you
what I was
have
hoping
something.
for.
No, you can't think of a real deal.
Well, that was what I was waiting for.
Come on, man.
Come
You're
on,
going to need
man.
producing on these real dealer's choice now, don't you?
No, I don't need any producing.
Well, you can't just use Sedano's idea and make
Well-
it's supposed to be your thing.
Well, but the thing is that when I received the text last night, I was sitting at dinner and I just saw the photo, and then
you
it
were
had
scared
the little,
to check your phone because
No,
you
no.
were with Rachel.
No,
do not do it, Cap.
It had
do not
it
do
had it had the little play sign, so telling me that it was a video. And Rachel goes, "What's that?" And I go, "Oh, don't worry. George is in Vegas, and George is sending a message to the group. But trust me when I tell you, it's all about me. I guarantee you, it's all about me." And as soon as I played it, he goes, "Hey, Cappy," and I stopped it and I go, "You see?" I go, "Here we go." So, Christopher, are you telling me we can't get to the real deal?
No, we can in just a few moments. But let me tell you this. I'll tell you something else.
Go ahead.
The 52nd annual Los Angeles Korean Festival is back today through the 19th at Seoul International Park in Koreatown. Celebrate Korean culture with food, music, art, and performances for the whole family. And on Friday, stop by the ESPN LA tent and pick up some swag. All you have to do is say, "Shouts out." Admission is free. Come be part of one of LA's favorite traditions. Learn more at lakoreanfestival.org. What?
Is that like a keyword? Seriously? I was waiting until you were done with the read because I didn't, in case it gets pulled for an air check. Like, what? Really?
People love you reading these Korean festival spots.
Let me give you one more read.
All right. Go ahead.
Tune in to Mason and Ireland this afternoon for your chance to be put right on the diamond. Hey, everybody, let me start that again. Tune in to Mason and Ireland this afternoon for your chance to be put right on the diamond for Game 4 of the NLCS in shared reality at Cosm. Listen all show for either Mason or Ireland's lie of the day, then call. This is some bad copy, man.
Oh, man. Who's in trouble now? What garbage can is getting kicked over?
Wow.
We're so close.
We should send this to a kindergarten class so they can rewrite this. Listen all show for either Mason or Ireland's lie of the day, then call in at 2:30 to win a pair of dome tickets to watch Dodgers versus Brewers at Cosm tomorrow night. Limited tickets available through Cosm.com, or the Cosm mobile app. Listen all day for your chance to win only with 710.
You know, people like you reading these liners as much as they loved me yesterday telling everybody about that new show that was starting on BET.
I didn't watch it, though.
Oh, people were like, how can the whitest guy on the planet be reading an ad for the coolest show happening on BET and on BET+. I mean, how would they pick me? I'm like, hey, I'm down like that.
Well, for what it's worth, DeMarco also did read for it.
Well, you know, me and DeMarco, we're both DWB. You guys know what that is? We're down with BET. We are DWB.
DWB.
We're down with BET.
The best part is that, like, before the show, I had to, like prep Cappy on, like, what like, BET, like, 106 in Park was. Like, you know what 106 in Park is?
Oh, you didn't know 106 in Park?
I mean, I knew the address.
I don't think the address 106 in Park. I don't think they're subscribing to BET Plus, just for the record. Maybe, but 106 in Park in Manhattan. I think they're like, are we having some tea this afternoon? Anyway, hit the music, Jorge. It's time for Dealers, the Dealer's Choice Real Deal. Brought to you by our friends at Sellers Advantage. The great Damon Lyons, the CEO, he'll join us tomorrow for Dealer's Choice Real Deal. Want to sell your house? Before you call an agent, call Sellers Advantage. They'll buy it as is with a competitive cash offer. No repairs needed. They make selling easy. Call 888-390-AS-IS for a no-obligation offer or visit sellersadvantage.com. DRE 0196-1658, Cappy.
So here's what happened last night. I'm sitting there at dinner. I'm watching the ALCS game on one TV, and I'm watching Sedano's broadcast on ESPN of the Lakers and the Mavericks last night on a second TV, and my phone buzzes on the table. And it pops up, and it's a group chat that we all have, and there's a video that Sedano sent. And Rachel says to me, she goes, "Oh, there's a picture of Sedano. What's that all about?" And I go, "Oh, no, it's a video. And trust me, he's talking to me." So I do believe we have the video loaded for everybody,
Yes.
And the audio as well. Sedano, along with Mike Trudell, and our owner, one of the owners of Good Karma, and one of the owners of 710, Sam Pines, who everybody here knows. And here's what happened last night in Vegas when Sedano sent me this video.
So, Cappy, the hotel thing in New Orleans isn't going to work. Trudell's going to give it to Sam, actually. Yeah. Sam's going to get a room.
In fact, I got Sam booked for the full week on the Lakers side. So, and courtside seats as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Not going to happen for you, Cappy.
No.
Sorry.
So I have to yield to the owner of the station. I must yield that Trudell is going to get for Sam Pines, not 3 days, not one night, a full week in the Laker Hotel in New Orleans. Oh, by the way, at the Laker team rate. and not 2 tickets. That's what I needed, 2 tickets. He's going to get Sam 4 tickets. Now, here's the aftermath to this whole story that you guys may or may not know. So Trudell hit me up last night. You want to know what he asked me for? He said, "Hey, I hear you're this world-class reciprocator. You needed 3 nights in the hotel with the Lakers. You needed 2 tickets to the game for the Lakers and the Pelicans. But you know what? I need something from you."
Ah.
Now, did you know about this?
I did not know. This is fresh news to me.
So Trudell sends me a text. He did not say not for air. He did not say that. He said, "I know you hate the Chargers, but I'm sure you must have a connection for Charger tickets."
Oh, no.
Now listen to this.
Sedano put this up.
Oh,
put him
there
up
is,
to this.
There is no
This is good.
doubt about it. This is a great bit. So he says, "I've got 2 tickets for the Vikings-Chargers, but I need 2 more. I assume it's a no, but I figured I'd put your famous reciprocation to the test." But then I had to explain to Mike Trudell, this game between the Chargers and the Vikings, check me on this, guys, is next Thursday, a week from today. So what I explained to Trudell was, wait a second, this is not me reciprocating to you. This is me doing you a favor. See, now if I do you the favor of getting you Chargers-Vikings tickets, you getting me Lakers-Pelican tickets, that's the reciprocation. Because the Chargers-Vikings comes before the Lakers-Pelicans. So I explained to him. I said, I got to come through, but remember, this is not reciprocating. This is I'm doing you a favor. You will reciprocate to me.
No, the rules of the favor and the reciprocation are off here, in my opinion, Cappy, because it's whoever makes the ask first.
Correct.
So if the event occurs before the original ask, the event of the reciprocation occurs before that, I think that it still falls in line with the reciprocation protocol.
Well, but wait a second.
Do you guys agree?
I don't know. What I do know is even if you have to buy these tickets on your own dime, just to stick it in Trudell's face now,
100%.
you have to.
Oh, Chris, 1,000%. I don't care if I buy them for him and he doesn't use them.
Right.
I'm going to get him these 2 tickets, and then I'm going to say, you know what? I don't think I need the Laker Pelican tickets. I'll save the reciprocation for a later date.
And then take 2 more photos of his wife on Instagram. 2 more screenshots just to really get at him.
I don't remember taking any screenshots.
The hot Chicana from the barrio keeping it real.
I don't think so.
Yeah, tomorrow is High Enough Right.
Well, there you go. Sedano and Trudell created a bit last night. Hey, ask Cappy for Vikings.
Oh, yeah, they were
tickets.
totally at the casino together, drinking their wine after the game. Hey, do this.
Yeah, if he gets them for you, then you can get him those Pelican Laker tickets. But if he doesn't get them for you, then you're off the hook. So I will tell you right now, I'll buy those mother effers.
They're trying to stick it to you, Cappy.
Oh, they are indeed.
And you like it when you get stuck to. But on this case,
Chris,
but
let me
it was
ask you a
just the
question.
tip. Exactly.
Chris, do you think it'd be rude if I sent an email to Sam Pines asking him for when his week in New Orleans if he could get 2 queen beds and I could share the room with him? Do you think that would be rude?
That's actually funny. And he's down.
Is he DWB?
I don't know if he's down or not, but
Is
for
he
you,
down
maybe.
with BET?
Maybe.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, no, he's down with BET.
Okay, good. All right, don't forget, Mongrels. 7th inning stretch, Dodger Stadium, right field. Let's all get a torta and let's get a picture.
Yeah, send a picture of the torta.
It's a mongrel meetup, a mongrel mash, too, later on if you want, if you're lucky, you know. Been a great Sedano and Cap Torta Thursday, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Torta Thursday.
We'll see you tomorrow for a Heine Friday. Everybody have a wonderful Thursday. Let's go Dodgers. Don't listen to Berkey. Let's get that sweep, suckers. Smile. It's a Torta Thursday. Tomorrow we'll also be joined by Damon Lyons in the YouTube Hour, CEO of Sellers Advantage. He'll do some sort of stuff with us. I'm sure Clinton Yates will stop by. Our friend Sammy Batesh, our ESPN LA Kings insider, betted around with his high school football report. And will Trudell have the guts to join us? Or will he be a gutless bum? We'll find out tomorrow. Enjoy the day. We'll see you at 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, the Sedano and Cap Morning Show, right here on ESPN LA.